Good evening, everybody, and welcome. We are Random Encounter Productions. I'm Cody Stone. With me tonight, we have
Caitlin, and I am playing Evie Faust, the archaeologist savant scholar. What? I should have looked it up, and I didn't, because I'm ill prepared. But yeah, I'm an archaeologist. That's the most important thing.
There you go.
And I am Silent Fox, also Corey. I am playing Gina Travers, the scholar parapsychologist.
And I am Blondosaurus Rex, and I am playing Peggy Williams, the grease monkey mechanic.
Welcome,
Seeker.
everybody.
And door opener extraordinaire.
No, Seeker is her secondary thing.
Seeker.
Yeah.
I heard Eater, and I was like, well,
Peter.
probably, but I know it's been a minute, and this is an odd game, but that is not a mechanic I remember. I could be wrong. I often am.
Boy. Now we learned that Evie is a Death Eater.
That's right.
Got it.
Sure,
We're
yeah.
good.
Like,
I'm
if any game had, like, the subclass or, like, the specialization of eating, it'd be this, right? It would be. Absolutely would be.
That's my Eldritch Horror.
There it is.
Consumes like
Welcome, everybody. So, yes, this is Call of Cthulhu. This is Mask of Nyarlahotep. We are on Chapter 2 because Chapter 1 didn't exist. We did a prologue. And we'll get to that in just a second. A couple of real quick announcements. We are starting our PvP league. We closed submissions on Friday. However, we are taking late submissions currently. It will be a slightly smaller season. I think we have enough for 5 teams, and I will run a lore team or a story team, which I did in the first season, which was a ton of fun and helped us expand the world. So looks like we may be doing something similar to that coming up this next season. So do keep your eyes open for that. Follow on all the socials. That's the big thing going on with Rep. We're in our summertime right now, so we're trying to fill out some shows and start some new games or one-shots, really short-term stuff, with major shows returning after PvP. So, yeah. And now, around the table to you guys, if y'all have projects or people or anything you want to shout out, now is your opportunity. Evie.
Hello, I am Crimson Shield Scholar on Twitch. I am finally back at home, yay. So I streamed the first time in 4 months the other day. Ending to insanity, because why the hell not? So I have some projects coming up that are due, so I will not be streaming as effectively, but it's slowly coming back. So, and like, maybe we can continue our Borderlands 2.
Yeah, yeah, sure, absolutely.
I never we stopped when we stopped, and I've never continued it. So I'm just like,
yeah.
Where
did you get to?
That's a question.
Okay, I
don't know the story well enough to be able to tell you.
Okay, did we go up the mountain?
No.
The giant flying saucer.
No, we did not get to there yet, but I think it just lifted.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, I think that's where we got there. Yeah,
Cool.
but I heard all about Butt Stallion, and so I really want to know about it.
Yeah.
So that probably will be coming.
Great.
And then on my channel, obviously, I'm gonna finish up my Mass Effect Insanity playthrough. Finish up my Horizon Forbidden West playthrough because I never finished that. Hopefully, the Cyberpunk DLC will be coming out soon, and also Stray drops in 2 weeks, so I will be playing that one too.
I am hoping that the Cyberpunk modding tools are finally officially released, because the community created mods are really awesome, and I would love to dive into that game using some of those, which seems really, really cool. Does that mean we're only getting 5 weeks of PvP? If we have 6 teams, it'll be 6 weeks. Number of teams equals number of weeks, because the last week is playoffs and championship weekend. So there you go. Cyberpunk DLC sounds good. Yeah. All right, Corey, what have you got going on?
Well, been kind of slowing down because my partner has moved in and they're officially staying. They are not moving out. So we are going to be bringing some amusing content coming up. Our first night of I teach my girlfriend how to play Apex went really, really well. We had a good time. They were extremely patient with me. So we're going to do that again. That's going to be kind of our regular Wednesday stream from now on. We're going to do, a couple hours of that, and the hilarity is pretty great. I am Silent Fox on Twitch. I'm probably going to be, I finally got my schedule set up too. Mostly going to be doing a lot of, chill stream stuff. Nothing too much too hilarious, but somehow even when I plan for calm chill vibes, the chaos creeps in. So yeah. We'll see what's coming up. But yeah, 8 p.m. Eastern on Wednesday will be the next Apex hilarity.
Isn't that always like the great test of a relationship? Is like, can you teach each other something? Can you get through one of you educating, instructing the other one, and not kill each other, right?
I mean, it went fantastic the first time, and there was nothing but good feels. I mean, the first time we went in, control was still up, so that was kind of good just to unleash me upon here, kill a whole bunch of people, have fun. This upcoming Wednesday is going to be hey, we're going to learn how to do some squad tactics. It's going to be a blast. You get to deal with all the shitheads and randoms. So, yeah, it should be fun.
I can't believe they're throwing you in with Apex randoms. That's the worst.
I used to be a shithead random.
I can buy that, actually.
Yeah, and I started playing it just to have something else to play with them. I'm actually really enjoying it. So, there's that. So.
Nice.
Apex is fun if you have a good team. If you don't have a good team, it sucks.
Well, it's like League. It's or Wild Rift. I love those, but I love playing it on the stream with people, when Matthew and Caitlin are in and stuff, and be like, all right. Even then, when we're dying, we're like, all right, we're dying. That's fine. We're awful at this. That's okay. But we're awful together. And then sometimes that helps.
That's what matters.
You don't have teammates. You don't have teammates always threatening to do things to your parental units or
right,
or
yeah,
you or your dog or whatever.
Exactly.
Yeah.
See, that's the beauty of DVD though. They can't say those things. There's no voice chat unless you get in a Discord with your friends.
Yeah.
No voice chat is the best thing ever because it's a little rant aside, but as soon as they figure out you're a female gamer or whatever, they're like, if you're too good, you suck and your boyfriend taught you everything. If you suck, then you're a girl and you can't game. So you're kind of stuck between a rock and a hard place. So I'm just please no voice chat. That'd be great.
The amount of times I've been called a dishwasher, astronomical.
Wow. Wow.
Gotta love it.
Wow.
Yeah. That's COD.
Yeah. Oh, wow.
Oh, God, COD is the worst.
Yeah.
Sometimes they're just you're only doing this because you wanted to tell your boyfriend how to suck his cock, and I'm like, okay, can we not do that, please?
When I did drink, we tried to do a drinking game of whenever we were harassed, flirted with, or anything like that, and we had to stop because we're we're gonna.
And you were blackout drunk within 10 minutes. Yeah.
That is.
Yeah.
Wow.
COD randos are the worst.
Yeah, Wild Rift, because there's no voice chat, and you have to stop the game to type at each other, so people don't talk. They're just nah, fuck it. If somebody's real, they got to be real mad to come on. And I bless that game to recognize griefing. It was you guys suck, and then afterwards we realized that somebody was an asshole in your last game. Here's some bonuses. Here's some nice things for you.
Wow.
And we're all right, cool. It's wild.
I'd
Rift.
be telling my friends, hey, harass the shit out of me this time.
Right? Please call me a cunt or a dick so I can get
harass me real quick.
Well, that's a mixed message. All right, last but not least, Blondie.
You can find me over on Twitch under Blondosaurus Rex. I'm a variety streamer.
Blondosaurus. Don't let her lie to you. That's not how it's spelled.
I play a lot of spooky games. We just finished Made of Scare and the Mortuary Assistant demo, which was horrifying. And I do have a bunch of spooky games lined up to play in the future. If you like someone screaming at everything.
Yeah, that sounds like a ton of fun. Let's get into it. That was for the players, by the way. Thank you. You guys got some luck. 10 points of luck right there from Tristan. Thank you very much. So before we get into tonight's adventure, let me run through our disclaimer here real quick. This is Call of Cthulhu. It is a tabletop RPG based on the works of H.P. Lovecraft, for whom the mythos genre is widely named after and associated with. He was a misogynist, racist, sexist, agoraphobe who suffered from a number of mental illnesses, and it is that fear of the other that sort of pervades his existential horror. A terrible human being by all accounts, and not somebody that should be lauded. There are a number of other authors that both predate and have expanded what is widely known as the Lovecraft mythos afterwards. So, but it is in the public domain, and that is why it is very easy for people to pick up and use. That being said, the game does deal with some body horror. It deals with a lot of mental health issues. There is a mechanic in the game based on sanity. The game defines being sane as recognizing and believing in the collective delusion of what is around you, whereas being insane would be seeing the world and the truth for the hidden horrors that exist behind the walls. There are bouts of phobias and manias, and there are a number of mechanical things that happen that have names and terms based in psychology. These are not accurate. They should not be taken as an accurate portrayal of mental health. And so please note that anytime the players are experiencing madness, they have a phobia or a mania that they need to play into, it is not an accurate or realistic portrayal. As I like to say, first Call of Cthulhu came out right after Dungeons & Dragons, early 1980s. This is the 7th edition, which has continued to update and be more mindful, both of social mores and of mental health mores. But still, it is a game, a 1980s take on psychology based in 1920s psychology. So again, we're going through layers of just not accurate here. Last but not least, we are in New York in the 1920s. We are dealing with a plot in New York based around police corruption, brutality, and racism. And so those things are clearly very hot-button issues and things that we don't support. They are bad guys. This is not intended to justify or accept or portray anything of that nature. So if any of that at any point makes you feel super uncomfortable, please step away, get some water, go for a walk, have some ice cream, take care of yourself, whatever you need to do. The players, to remind you all, have the safety tools of if you're just not feeling sure, you give me the TIE Fighter wiggle wobble, and when we hit something that you absolutely are done with, the big X, I'll ask you to see what it is so that I can move the scene to a place that does not include that particular topic. Yeah. Anything else I need to go over, ladies, that you can help me remember before we jump in? Cool. Here we go. So this is Masks of Nyarlahotep, and we are in New York. When last we left off, you all had had an interview with the wife of Hilton Adams, right? Millie, I believe her name was. You met her at a theater where she sings, and you had picked up some information on Hilton, who has been wrongfully accused of these cultish murders, where the symbol that you recognize as the cult of the bloody tongue, an African cult, and that's about all the information you've gathered on it. you have access to. You guys have been trying. As you spoke to her, she mentioned the. I think I remember the name, but Juju House. Okay, I felt racist for a moment. I was like, I think it's the Juju House, but that sounds awful. But it is. It is the Juju House. The Juju House is a antique emporium, and she mentioned having staked it out since her husband had been wrongfully incarcerated and throughout his trial. And seeing the comings and goings of large groups of people at all hours of the night, randomly, it seems, and 20 to 30 people, some of them cops coming by during the day, and you all agreed to look into this for her and asked her specifically to, if I'm not mistaken, did you ask her to leave the city or go hide somewhere or something like that? No? Okay. Sounds good.
No, she's staying with her relatives or friends or whoever.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah. So.
Great. Okay. So you guys were going to rent a room at the boarding house, and then were not. I don't think you did. You saw the guy leave the establishment, who looked like the person that runs it by all accounts, and you crept. It's 5:30 on a January. What is it? 20th? Do you have the date written down, Evie?
So we started on the 18th when we went to the Lafayette Theater. If it's the same day, it's the 18th.
Okay, so the 18th. January 18th at 5:30 p.m. in New York. It is a cold, snowy winter, and you all have crept down this alley, past this square, to the front door, which is in sort of that alley square area. And you attempted to pick the lock, failed at that juncture, and then just hammered your way into in through the door, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah? Okay, good. Okay, just making sure.
I used my body.
And it
The
was
way God intended.
yeah.
It worked.
And yeah, it was super effective.
It was.
Yes. Yeah. Peggy cast body slam, super effective.
Anyway.
And so as Peggy went slamming in through the door, it swung open very, very quickly and hit something behind the door, and she was just preparing to look behind the door and see what exactly it was, as something had stopped the door from closing. There's this loud sort of crashing noise briefly, and Peggy, you're opening, you're pulling the door back, you're looking behind it.
I had reached.
Uh-huh.
And then I went to pull the door and jump.
Perfect. I would like you to make me is it agility or dexterity? What is the stat on this? Dexterity.
Dexterity.
Yes. Dexterity check, please.
Okay.
I literally wrote, I was like, Peggy pulls the door and jumps and ...
I failed is what I did.
Okay.
So you tripped over the broom.
No. So I would like you to make me a sanity roll.
Sheesh. It has to be lower than my current?
Yes.
That's what. Oh.
Well, she left. We'll figure it out.
She said, I ain't not dealing with no sanity loss.
She said, sanity loss? Nah.
I ain't about this life.
I didn't sign up for sanity loss. I didn't realize that was part of this game.
She's like, this is bullshit.
Oops. Sorry, y'all. I apologize. I got excited and hit the wrong button.
Even better.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I'm going lower, right?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Success?
Success.
Awesome. Great. No loss of
Great
sanity.
success.
Here's what happens.
I'm really good at not losing sanity.
That's good. That is very important in this game. As Peggy rips the door back and sort of like jumps forward, or just past it, ready to take on anything that is there, falling off of the wall and right at her face, and actually sort of bonks her in the head, is this large taxidermied African warthog with like massive tusks that had been mounted on the wall behind it. And it is extremely lifelike, but also, Peggy, like, as it hits you, it has weird gashes in it that you feel like this is weird cult killing, pig murder nonsense. You do lose one point of health as you failed the dex check, which was you to catch it as it falls down on and hits you in the head.
Fucking Pumbaa.
I
Jesus.
have been agonizing over this fucking door for it to be a big head.
I'm sorry?
Fucking Pumbaa.
Damn it, Puma. Damn it.
Why not behind the door, Tristan? Because fuck us, that's
That's it was higher. It's because they hit it. The failure of the luck roll when you opened it knocks the pig head down, and then like the way you opened it, it fell at you and on you.
Because I body slammed through that door.
You did.
Hey,
You did.
Hey, at least this game won't be boring
That's
tonight.
True. Yeah.
I'll show myself out.
Get out.
I'll
You know that button that you hit earlier? You can hit it again.
bloop.
Oh.
Oh my god.
So you all see.
Wow.
So you see Peggy there. She's got this like taxidermied head now in her arms, and like eyeball to eyeball with it.
Carrying it with me. Mine now.
It's your emotional support boar.
Emotional support board. His name is Franklin. You treat him nicely.
Damn it, Franklin! Why'd you have to scare her like that?
Franklin, we talked about that.
She doesn't
I-
scream, which is great because that was an option. That was a possibility.
Sometimes I scream, sometimes I don't.
I don't know. I don't
That
remember which
feels
one
like
of
a
us was
different
right
conversation.
behind her. Sometimes you
I'll
scream.
say
No,
you-
I'm.
Go for it.
Yeah.
Bring up the
Like
rear.
when I see this happening, like I put a hand on Peggy's shoulder, just like, and I just kind of squeeze, like, you okay?
Holy shit. Who the
Shh.
fuck puts this behind a door? Who puts this behind a
I'm not sure, but we gotta keep quiet.
God damn it. Alright.
Just put it down on the floor. That thing's
No.
hideous.
It's mine.
It's hideous.
No. It is mine now.
As you guys have made it inside,
Yours now.
I'm keeping it.
I'm guessing you shut the door behind you.
Yes, we do not leave it wide open.
I also would assume the door's a little bit fucking broken now.
So the
Guys
door.
are so stealthy.
So the door is fine. You actually,
Stealthy.
because it was a deadbolt, you broke the wood that was supporting it. Is what broke. So you can close it, and it'll hold by the bottom latch. But
I got an idea. And I'm gonna
another luck point for the.
I'm gonna-
for them.
put Franklin down,
Okay.
flat side down,
Okay.
I assume there's a point, like, from the neck where it gets thinner
Yeah.
to the base.
Uh-huh.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna shove that under the door.
Okay, so
Get
like the
locked.
base, you're gonna try to use the base as like a door jam.
Yeah.
Nice. Okay,
Keep us
okay.
safe, Franklin.
I like it. Make me a strength check.
Franklin, hold the door.
I didn't expect you to make me roll things.
Hold
Oh
the
my god,
door.
is Franklin Hoder? Stop. Can't.
I mean, they all end up dead, right?
Yeah, no, that's a fail. It's fine.
What
How did you fail?
what is your strength score and what did you roll?
My strength is 55, and I rolled a 63.
Okay. Okay. It's there, it's helping. It's not it'll slow them down, but they won't have to like re-break the door. Right? Yeah.
Slow them down. That's what counts.
Sure.
Maybe they'll trip over it.
Yeah. Booby
so,
traps. Is there
yeah.
anything else I can throw on the floor as a booby trap?
So as you look around, one, it's very dark in here. It is nighttime outside. There's an alley. The alley is not well lit, and inside there is very little in the way of like lights and light sources. Thank you for the sub, Eldritch Daddy. Much appreciated. Q Dog with the gifted subs. Much appreciated. You are fantastic. Thank you. Thank you. So, as you look around, the shop itself it's dirty. It's dusty. It is not quite hoarder level, but it's very close. And because the pieces that are here are piled, some on display, some just stacked up, right? It's all very African tribal pieces, artifacts, some like pottery, some dressing, baskets and things like that. Also, there are like some devil masks, some like leather drums are here. There is there's some model giraffes. There are also carved like mini boar's heads, wildebeest heads, or wildebeest heads and boars that match Franklin there. Dull weapons that are clearly for display. Ivory carved warthogs. A bunch of stuff like that.
There's a bunch of like pig stuff around here.
Like
warthogs, boars.
So there are warthogs and boars. I would say it is not the majority, but perhaps the plurality of things.
There's not a lot of pig fluence here.
It does. Boo.
Sorry.
So I wouldn't call it like a theme or anything that it's noticeable, but it's not overwhelming. The shop immediately, as soon as that door closed, you get the board of Franklin there. It feels uneasy. It feels claustrophobic. There is because once you walk in, along the wall is like display cases with all of the display shelves with all of that stuff, right? And then behind the door was Franklin. There's also this like mannequin figure that has like African sort of dress on it, like put on it. So the door doesn't open all the way anyway, even if Franklin wasn't there. And then immediately in front of you, like a few feet in front of you, there's the beginnings of a glass case. And that's got stuff all in it, stacked up on the glass case, like a jewelry case, where you can kind of see in. No lighting in it. So it's very claustrophobic. It's very small to move around. You don't know that maybe one person behind the counter and maybe one more person could comfortably fit in this shop, but still you're having to do the like, oh, excuse me, I want to get by to get to the door nonsense. Like it's very packed. Very, very packed. Thank you, Meep. Much appreciated with the bits. So, this is immediately what you guys are looking at. What would you like to do?
I was
I'm
not
gonna look
muted.
at
That's okay.
Evie.
What?
Does
Looking at
Sorry, what
Evie.
did you say?
I know Evie's got the answer, so I'm just.
Oh no, I don't have the answer. I have a question. Does the inside of the shop match what the outside looks like?
Yeah, they're both kind of crappy.
Like, because we walked around it. So
yes. So the outside on the main street has, you can see like I talked about the African masks that were in the windows, the barred windows, and the curtains that were called around there. So yes, it does. It matches what is advertised on the main side of the street. Yes.
okay.
Is there like a door to like a back room behind the counter?
Awesome. So you can all make me spot hidden checks. The reason you're currently having to do spot hidden is because it is so dark, and you are only really able to see the stuff that's in the immediate like arm's reach of the front door.
Screw it. I'm spending 5 luck points.
Yeah, I rolled a 98, so I definitely did not see anything.
Yeah,
You're
no.
worried about Franklin?
I spent 5 luck points to make it a success.
Nice.
And I will spend 2 to make it a success.
Okay. Sounds good. Sounds good. Double checking. As you look around, the first thing you guys find is that there is a light switch just by the door next to you. Do either of you want to turn on the light, or you want to leave it dark to keep people's interest at bay? It's up to you.
I think keep it off.
Yeah.
I was
Okay.
gonna say with
Probably.
the fact I didn't even see anything in here, I probably didn't even see the light switch.
Yeah, no, Gina, you're examining the warthog.
Franklin.
You and Franklin are getting along.
Bonding.
You're vibing.
So you leave the lights off, and you guys begin to very carefully move around, sort of by feel, also by touch and by search. You make your way back behind the counter, not paying a ton of attention to the things that are on the shelves there, unless one of you would like to focus on the things that are for sale. Or do you want to move behind? I'm seeing no from...
It's probably too dark if they had little tags to read them, huh?
If you're... I'm gonna say, if you want... You've succeeded on your spot hidden. If you want to spend your time looking over the things that are up front for sale, I will tell you about them and give you some more information. Or if you want to spend your time looking for other things, that is okay too.
Can I look and see if there's any knives like the cultist one I have?
Yes, absolutely. So that sounds good. Yeah. You look around the front. There are none that are specifically that type. And it's almost odd that it's conspicuous by absence, because there's like a whole armoire section where they have... it looks like almost like every type of African knife on display. And you're like, that's weird, right? The tribe, the region, completely left off the map, just ignored, almost purposefully. Evie, you make your way behind the counter, and You begin searching the shop. You can search behind the counter. There is it's pretty obvious. Once you get behind the counter, there is a curtained off back room that you can head back to. You can spend your time. You can spend your successful spot hidden check searching behind the counters, or you can go into the room if you want.
I mean, I'm not really sure what I can do since I can't roll spot hidden worth of shit apparently tonight.
That was for Evie. I'm sorry if I said
Okay.
Gina.
Oh, I'm sorry.
That was my bad.
Yeah. Sorry.
Push behind the curtain.
Okay. Yeah, because you succeeded on the spot hidden, you didn't hear anybody like back there. And actually, I'll tell you about that in a second. There are so many things for spot hidden checks, and I just this is just like you got to do them like 5-6 times to find everything, which is ridiculous. So here we go. In the back room, this is a lodging. This is where the shopkeeper lives. There's a bed, there's a dresser, there's like a little mirror, a little like sink in there. Very very studio living. Back behind this place. You do find the rear of the shop. Hold on. You find a mask, one of the striped masks with the different fabrics that lay over it, and one of them in the dark. You sort of pick it up to examine it, and there's an odd feeling, Evie, immediately underneath your fingers, and you kind of look close at it, and I would like you to make a sanity check, please.
Just saying, Evie's gonna stop picking up masks.
You do not have a good track record with them, do you?
No. Nope. The one in Peru didn't treat me well. The one over here didn't treat me well. Ooh, but I succeeded on that. Yes. Regular success.
Awesome. That is, you lose no sanity. As you look at it, you feel it, and the thickness of it, and its elongated nature. You run your finger over the bumps and the ridges, and you realize that this is a dried, stretched human tongue. Red and brown with dried blood. The texture of it is very much tongue-like, very much stretched muscles and slightly preserved, almost leather-like on the back. What would be the underneath side, but the top of it and the tipping nature of it is a tongue.
So it's a mask made out of a human tongue.
Yes, human tongue is part of the mask. Yep, absolutely.
Gross. And I will share it with my compatriots.
Yeah.
Is the other? There's another one there. Is it the same
There's another what?
mask? You said there was like more than one.
No. So the masks. So you guys have encountered these masks a couple of times. None of them have had human tongues on them, but they're the same style mask as the people that assaulted and killed Elias. Because they had it's a headband with like strips of fabric. They had one red dyed strip of fabric on theirs. You think that the more visceral, bloody nature of this mask indicates a higher status within the cultists. The fact that it's an actual bloody tongue, which again is the name of the cult as far as you guys have,
Oh, right, the cult of the bloody tongue.
and
Right.
it makes a little more sense at that moment.
Right.
I'm gonna walk back with Evie.
Okay.
So if he lives here, he's probably gonna come back.
My concern is that Mrs. whatever the hell her name is, I can't remember what. Mrs. Adams, right? Right. Said that there were numerous people coming and going into this shop. Do you see a place where there could be a large gathering of individuals?
I'm going. Can I start looking for like a hidden door in like the floor or the walls?
Absolutely. You guys can all make another round of spot hidden checks. Because Peggy and Evie are looking specifically for a door, I will give you a bonus die. So basically advantage on this roll.
And I'm gonna give it a shot anyway, just to say,
Yeah, go for it.
because I'm like wandering around like with my arms out, like, guys, where are you?
It's a tiny shop. I think you could hear us. But yes, agreed. Where's the other dice? There.
I got
there.
an extreme success with a 10.
Ooh.
Good for you, man. I just got a regular success.
So can
Oh, right, bonus
can-
die. Try that again.
It seems my rainbow dice are offended by my bloody dice being part of the mix now. And they're like, all right, we'll show out now.
Uh-huh.
Can I
Oh, shit.
for a friend, can I spend a point of luck to make that not a critical failure?
Yes.
Because I rolled 100. I'm going to spend a point of luck.
So I think
don't completely fail.
So I think technically no. You can't spend luck
Yeah.
to make to undo a critical fail.
You know what? But for the lulz, let's just. You know what? Let's roll with it. I did a critical fail. Let's go.
Absolutely.
Shit
Wait.
happens.
There's a bonus die.
Not for me.
Not for her. You guys are looking for a
just
door.
for us.
Gina's just looking for looking.
Something.
Does the bonus die replace the 10 or the 1s?
10.
The 10.
Oh, okay, so that went from a regular success to an extreme success.
Nice. Because of the double extreme successes, here's what we will do. You guys find the following things. And back behind the counter, there is a ledger. And as you leaf through the ledger, Evie, you find that there is an entry that repeats itself that you take notice of. There are weekly payments going to a WR14. If you're not sure why that's important, you can make a knowledge check to see if you can figure that out. Gina, as you're looking around, you step on this red rug, and you feel just beneath your feet that it is lower than the rest of the floor, and you sort of move your feet back and forth for a moment, and there's a little bit of give to it. You peel back the rug behind the shop counter, and you notice that beneath the rug is a steel handle to a trap door. Meanwhile, Gina, you're up front, and something bad happens that you don't notice.
That's somehow worse than bad things happening that I do notice.
Franklin
Thanks,
came to
Cody.
life. That's what happened.
Thanks, Cody.
You're welcome.
Thanks. It's like the something bad happened. We'll tell you later.
No, don't worry about that right now. That little guy? Don't worry about that little guy.
Nah, that's fine.
So would it be an education check?
Intelligence.
Intelligence check? Okay.
Yeah. Or
I was
no,
like-
education. Education is no, intelligence is idea.
Yeah.
So education check.
That's what I thought. Okay. So I was like, I don't know what it is, and I'm pretty sure Evie doesn't know what it is either. So we are going to pick oops. One and where's the other one? Here we go. Oh yeah. So that is a hard success.
Okay. You suspect, although there is no concrete evidence to prove it, but WR14 is this is the 14th precinct, is Harlem, and the captain is Walter Robson, and you had suspected him of being in collusion with or on the payroll of the Cult of the Bloody Tongue. Now, it's never explicitly stated by name, but because you had that suspicion beforehand, this does serve as a small bit of confirmation for it.
Do you tell us that you found your trapdoor?
Yes.
I mean, the trapdoor is pretty obvious because she has to flip a rug open to
That's
get
fair.
there. Yeah, so
So, who wants to open the creepy door on the floor?
I mean, I can do it. Or
No,
we don't know.
no.
We don't know what's
Door?
down there.
Door? What door? Door? Oh,
If-
there's a door
if-
there?
There's a door in the floor.
I
It's a floor
can't
door.
see.
Right, come
I
back,
can't see
come
anything
back
in here.
around as much as you can. The counter. I know space is really limited, but there's a door here.
If I,
Also, more.
if
with the
you get
gross.
your gun ready, just in case.
All right.
Just in
What
case
if we
I might
open
shoot
this
myself
door and someone
with how
is there?
dark it
What
is.
if someone's down there and they heard us walking around up here?
I don't know if I'd trust me to shoot in this light.
I trust.
Okay. I will get my gun ready and point it at the door.
okay.
We all ready?
Mhm.
And I'm gonna.
I'm gonna shoot
that
one of y'all in the foot.
Is it locked?
Nope, it's not.
Okay.
Yeah, I often
That was
love
really
that. I
anticlimactic
love
if it
that.
did.
I all the time. Anytime somebody's like, I run into the door and it's locked, or when they're like, I try to unlock the door, it's open. Like it's just it's the
I love
small.
when she was like, and I push it open, and I was like, and
Yeah,
it's
it's
locked.
locked.
I was imagining it and me being like, shit.
It's the small joys of DMing.
Or spend 20 minutes trying to lockpick a door. Like every member of the party gets in there is like trying to lockpick, and then like
Mhm.
No, I'll
Nobody
use my
ever
body
tested
again.
it. It's
fine.
open.
it's open.
It is pitch black down there.
Eh.
They're like it's dark in here anyway. Down there it is pitch black. So you can reach your hand in there if you want, but as far as what you see, you can't see.
Are there have we noticed any candles around?
There are some candles around here. Yeah.
Because I have cigars, which means I have a way to light them.
Yeah.
Can I light a candle?
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
And I'm gonna light it behind the counter and like.
And okay. So once you light the candle, you can see it is dimly lit and it sort of flickers. You see the orangish light spread across each of your faces as the match rapidly burns out, and you sort of shake it off to the side. The smell of that struck sulfur little ignition smell, it lingers in the air for just a moment. And as you hold the candle down towards the door, there is a staircase that leads. It's a very narrow staircase. Only one person can fit down it at a time, and even still, you're kind of doing the shoulder twist a little bit. You know, anyone who is slightly larger or broader shouldered You can't see the entire way down, but it looks like it extends more than about 10 feet.
So who's going down the creepy staircase first?
I opened the doors. So I'm good at that part. But otherwise, I mean, I got a cultist knife, but like, I don't know.
Fine. I suppose I shall do it.
You want the candle? Or you want me to hold it?
Just hold it.
Want me to hold it like up?
Down?
I mean, when we get down there.
Sure.
Okay.
You begin to descend the staircase. Grateful for the small flickering light of the candle flame. This is a staircase that is of the stairs are steep, and the tread of them is not terribly wide. And without any bit of light, you could easily see yourself falling down these stairs. You slowly.
Are we talking like submarine stairs?
Not quite, but
Okay.
Just like in them real old houses where they're like.
they're like
For
it's
no reason?
but I'm like these were like clearly installed after the fact and more just made for like getting up there. Like your whole foot doesn't quite fit on
Got
there.
it.
You know, like sideways, sure, but
Attic stairs.
Yeah, similar to attic stairs, just maybe like a hint bigger than those, but very similar. You make it to the bottom, Evie first, and at the bottom of the staircases there is a corridor, and the walls, the ceiling, the floors, all of it is stone. The ceiling is about 8 feet high. You can reach up and touch it. Cut into the stone slabs on the floor, on the walls, on the ceiling are these tribal symbols that decorate in errant and near chaotic patterns all across these surfaces. You see that there is, in the center of the corridor, a kerosene lantern hanging on a hook. And at the end of the hallway, just to the right, you can see another door about 10 feet away.
Is the lantern lit?
No.
Okay.
You think there's traps?
I think there's a lantern with some oil in it if you would like to put your candle there so you can see a bit better.
You make it about halfway. You light the lantern. It lights, it lights up the hallway. You can see a little, better. Have it. Do you keep the candle on or do you put it out?
Is it in a thingy?
So
Or
you lit the
just a
wick
candle?
of the oil lantern. That has its own wick
Yes.
and fire. So you
Yes.
can have two separate light sources now if you want them, or you can put the candle out. It's up to you. It's like a candlestick. It's like a
One of y'all
dinner
want one
candle.
of these?
I think we should potentially keep that candle in case there's no light in the next room.
Wait, does the lantern come off the wall or no?
Yeah, it does.
Two light sources is better than one. If it burns down, it burns down.
Which one you want?
since I'm going first, I'm assuming I'll take the lantern.
I got the candle.
Okay.
I'm just in the
Um,
back with the gun, like,
Yeah.
y'all can have
With-
that.
with the light is
Hold on. Quick question.
okay.
For Gina, since you were the last person down, did you close the trap door behind you?
I think she would have, yeah.
Okay. Good to know.
Like, I definitely think I would have closed it.
Don't think we're getting the rug back over.
Do you want to try to devise a way to cover it back with the rug, or are you just leaving the rug as is?
Maybe just in case.
That doesn't answer my question. Just in case what? Which one? Which way?
I'm thinking, like, maybe, like, is there any way, like, as I close the door, is there any way for me to, like, hook my arm around and, like, kind of, like, pull the rug
Sure.
kind of over top and then, like, pull it over the trapdoor and then shut the trapdoor?
Yeah, you can work on that for a minute. Yeah, I'll take a dex roll or a luck roll. You can do either. I'll take either one.
I'm just imagining someone walking in without us knowing and seeing an arm just sticking out of the floor, trying to grab a rug.
Oh, yeah, that's a good dex roll.
Good. Yeah.
That is an extreme success.
Ooh.
Yeah. It's easier than you thought, but you do cover the trapdoor back up on the way down. Evie, you had questions and I cut you off. What do you got?
No, you're fine. Now that we have lantern light sources, can I take a closer look at those symbols that are etched into the wall?
Yeah, you can. What sort of check would you like to make to try to identify them?
Archaeology?
Okay. Yeah, or do you have anthropology?
Probably not. She knows old things.
Here's what I'll tell you.
No.
Anthropology is
I do not.
you need a regular success. Archaeology, you'll need a hard success.
Yeah, because I think anthropology is like a specific thing I would have to take, and I did not take that.
Yeah, it is its own skill. It's a little more... Let me double check the book. I think it's a little more contemporary. I think that's the big difference between them.
Got it. I mean, they're two different things. I'm just saying.
Oh,
that, like,
yeah. Yeah, I'm aware. Yeah, it specifically says anthropology. But I'll give you archaeology on a harder roll.
My point is that anthropology is not like a pre-gen skill. Like, I would have had to have chosen it.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That is so odd that it lists a skill that is... Maybe that was from an older edition. All right, I'll give it to you on archaeology. If it's not in the sheet.
Okay, cool. I was just like... But I know why they would want you to need it to be an anthropology role as opposed to an archaeology role. Because it don't make no sense.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like they're related. You don't become an archaeologist without taking an anthropology class. Like, that doesn't...
Right.
You know.
Yeah.
So it's okay. Hold on. I'm wrong thing. Did you succeed?
Yes.
Great. I'm double checking something real quick.
But just a regular success, not a hard success.
Okay. Oh, come on. Work for me.
Standing by.
So it is listed on the regular... Huh. It's not on the pulp skills list. Anthropology is on the regular Cthulhu.
I was going to say, I don't see that anywhere.
So it's not on the pulp one. Which is...
Weird.
Would
Which
it
is
count as
weird.
one of those things like in one of these blank spaces?
So yeah, you could add it in on your own, but I have both books open. Well, that's modern era investigator. Let me scroll up. No, it's listed on both. Anthropology appraise archaeology on the regular 1920s era Call of Cthulhu sheet, but I'm also looking at the pulp Cthulhu sheet, and it goes accounting appraise archaeology. It skips anthropology. So I'll give it to you because that was not an option for you at any point. So yeah, that's fine. Sorry, that's wild. That damn it game.
I was like, I'm not. Am I crazy? I mean, I know I'm playing Cthulhu, but
But it doesn't say that. So yes, a successful anthropology roll identifies them as Kikyu, Kikyu.
Kikyu. Got it.
I'm sorry, Kikuyu.
My Google Docs actually corrected it to that.
Yeah, there you go.
I know.
Tribal signs symbolizing evil.
Like evil eye ward off evil, or we love evil and we want it to come to us.
I don't know. It just says evil. It does not specify the context in which it says evil. So that's what we got. Just evil.
I have questions as to why the second option can be a thing, but
Just
Because
evil.
it's a cult. They could totally be calling evil to it.
They're like,
but
we
if it's
need
a
more
ward,
evil for our shitty cult.
Yeah.
like, is it a ward against good? Maybe. Like,
No, that would have said good. This just says
Right.
evil.
Evil.
You know, and here's the thing, Gina, I am normally very much with you, but then I remember that there are people that are like, I like the Empire in Star Wars. And I'm like, oh, well, it's good to know you don't have a soul.
Sweet.
I get it. Thank you. Thank you for telling me that up front. I appreciate that.
So,
I don't have a soul.
Thanos was right. Thanks, almost.
Specifically, it says Kikuyu
Tribal
Symbol.
signs symbolizing
Tribal-
evil.
evil.
So we don't know if it's a ward or anything. We just know it's like it could be a sign that says, "All ye evil are welcome here." Apparently, people that like the Empire, come on in.
Right. It could be like, we love evil. Evil can come. Would you like to have more evil? This is how we do it.
Yep, I don't know. I mean, they also painted Nocturne Alley in Nocturne. Like, it's like, here's a giant sign, says we're kind of evil. You know what I mean? Like,
We-
Are you into evil? Well, head on down the creepy staircase to more evil.
We've been trying to contact you about your evil's extended warranty.
there it is. Yeah.
Thank you.
Would you be interested in re-upping your daily dose of evil?
Bank of Despicable Me. I mean, it's a thing. So
Refinance your evil loan with us.
So,
okay, cool. So now that we realize that these are Kikuyu, I'm going to assume that I know that the Kikuyu are an African tribe
yes.
in Kenya.
Yes.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. You can absolutely grab the basics of it.
Okay.
Yeah, for sure. So you head down to the end of the corridor, checking out the door. So the door is oak. It is reinforced with iron strips, which make it look kind of medieval in construction.
Doesn't belong in this continent.
Right? Cut into the wood are more symbols, but this time they don't match the Kikuyu or any symbols that you necessarily know. There is a heavy lock on this door, and it looks like it's a heavy door.
Peggy, I'm not sure you can knock this one down.
That don't mean I'm not gonna try.
Peggy, looking at the door, you would need help It would take 2 of you to knock it down.
I'm gonna try with one of y'all's help.
Wait, did you say can one of us see if the door is locked or not?
You check the door. The door is locked.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Can I pick the lock?
I was gonna say, can
You can try.
I'm gonna try.
I don't think I have lockpick though.
I do. I have locksmith.
Yep. Locksmith.
Make sure those are the right ones.
Can I like assist Peggy somehow by like holding the candle up so that she can see better or something?
Not in this instance.
Mm-hmm.
It was.
But
I'm gonna
she didn't
spend
need
3 points and I'm gonna make it an extreme success.
Ooh.
And
Yeah.
I
So
rolled a
the-
9. I needed a 6.
We can only have one Franklin, so I'm glad about that.
Nice.
Go back and get him. Someone go get Franklin. We need him.
All right. So yeah, I'm assuming you have lock picking tools. You're gonna
I
have
would
spent
assume
and bought
because
those
I've
at some
been-
point. You've been trying to pick locks everywhere you go.
Yeah, I do. I have it in my gear.
There you go.
Lock-picking kit.
Yeah,
There you
didn't
go.
Ash teach you?
Great. That's right.
I don't remember.
Somebody
I think
did.
he did.
I think it was. I
Yeah.
think it was Ash. So yes, you do a locksmith roll. You also did so well, I can tell you, that you could have removed the door from the hinges, because the hinges are on the outside, or you could have shot the lock out. But you would have
it's a
needed the
medieval door.
tools
You just pop the
specific.
freaking hinges.
Sometimes.
Like
yeah.
that's some Pirates of the Caribbean shit right there.
Which won't make sense for another 40 years, but
Do we have a bench that we can like?
yeah, you need a bench. Very
I got a jar.
Do you want the jar of dirt?
That's how useful Gina feels right now. She's just like, I can't see shit. I can't open shit. I can't shoot shit.
I mean, you could have. It would have been
You
a last
closed
resort,
the
but you
door
could have.
successfully.
Yeah, you did. You did
Yeah.
successfully close the door and mask
Close the
our
shit
presence,
out
kind
of
of.
that door.
You did.
Close the shit out of it.
All right. So, behind the door, beyond the door, who's opening it? I'm guessing Peggy, because she unlocked it.
Yeah.
All right.
Mhm.
So you open the door, and it pulls towards you because that's how hinges work. Beyond the door, you see this 15. It's a higher ceiling, and the floor. It actually sort of steps down into the chamber as it steps down and up, and the ceiling raises up. It's about 15 feet high. As you look into the room, immediately to your right, about 10 feet away, is this large stone circle that comes up to about waist high. Kind of looks like a well, but much bigger than a traditional well. And there is a massive, thick, heavy stone that has capped off this cylinder.
Like a cistern.
Sort of, yes. Yeah. And there's a winch device attached to help. It's a thick, heavy slab of stone on this cistern well. There's a winch device to help lift it and move it. Also, as you shine the light into the area, there are symbols that are unidentifiable, cut into. Oh, they're not unidentifiable. High ceiling. All surfaces are of dressed stone. And if you guys would like to make a mythos check, you can.
All of them?
Sure. Why not?
I mean,
Let's
you're
see what
all
we can do.
going into the room looking at it, I'm assuming. Unless somebody tells
What
me
is-
they're staying in the hallway.
Mythos. Where's that?
Cthulhu,
that-
mythos.
Under
We
C.
should all have 5 points to it.
Cthulhu Mythos.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Oh, I don't know.
Mythos.
I'd have to spend a lot of luck to get that to be a success. So yet again, no, I
don't think
fail.
this is gonna be a
Oh, I'm
success.
expecting us all to fail.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
mean-
assuredly not a success.
That's
no.
like the one skill where you're like, I'm sort of fine if I fail on this. Like, this is,
Sometimes you just rather not know.
Yeah.
We might have lost a lot of sanity if we know. We don't fucking know.
Yeah. There are torches on the walls that are not lit currently. There, as you sweep your lanterns and candle around the room, across the room, on the far side, there is a curtain. Looks like of like red or ermine, and to the left, behind the doorway there, are a set of African drums, large African drums, like many of them sort of lined up along the wall. The pit looks like it is about 8 feet in diameter, so that should tell you how big it is. The other thing I will let you know is that to the left and right of the curtain, there are these poles that are like mounted into it, and on the poles are cuffs that dangle down onto the walls. Chains and leather cuffs that remind you of like a sanitarium. Like they're thick, they're heavy duty.
They're sacrificing people.
Yeah. What would you guys like to do?
So there was a curtain, or is it just covering the wall?
There is a curtain. Yeah, you can go look behind it if you want.
Yeah. I would like to look behind them.
Okay. Peggy, as you make your way over to the curtain,
Oh, God.
we are going to take our break.
Oh, I thought
Wow.
something bad was about to happen.
Oh my gosh.
Thank you guys. We will be back in about 10-15 minutes. We will see you then, but until then, stay tuned. Welcome back, everybody. We are Random Encounter Productions. I'm Cody Stone. With me tonight, we have...
Hello, I am Caitlin playing Evie Faust, the archaeologist seeker. One day I can say that word.
But today does not have to be that day. I am Silent Fox. I am playing Gina Travers, the scholar parapsychologist.
And I am Blondosaurus Rex, and I am playing Peggy Williams, the grease monkey mechanic.
Awesome. When last we left off, our intrepid investigators had had purposefully strode their way down into the depths beneath the Juju house, and had opened a heavy, locked, bolted door. They've discovered this room with seemingly some sacrificial, straps and armholds and things like that. And Peggy had just made her way over to the this curtain on the far side of the room and pulls back the curtain. And I immediately need all of you to make me sanity checks, please.
I'm busy that day. Sorry.
I'm busy that day.
As-
Sorry, I can't be there.
I'd like to take
Just
a rain
walks
check
out.
on that sanity check. Could we do that again, like next week or never?
Yeah. Next week will be better.
How about
Yeah, never.
Success.
I got a success.
Where the hell? Oh, extreme success.
All right.
We're really good at avoiding losing sanity.
Yeah, you guys are nonplussed by anything. You're like, nah, that's fine. So as
We're
the
women in the
I've seen
1920s.
worse.
We've seen shit.
We've seen a lot worse than just some fucking eldritch horrors.
as
My life is an eldritch horror.
as the curtain is pulled back, you see lining this small chamber four humans desiccated, their foreheads carved with these unholy symbols, their intestines spilling out onto the floor, their jaws agape with empty, tongueless bodies as they lurch off of the walls. These zombie-like creatures stride towards you. We're going to jump into initiative.
Stride towards us.
No,
Yeah.
You're not shackled to the wall.
No!
You're supposed to be dead. Be
No.
more dead.
Damn it.
no.
The zombies are supposed to be here. You guys are the intruders.
Gina, you got a gun. Use it.
Oh, I fucking plan on using it. I fucking plan on it. No.
Nope.
Okay.
Nope.
So
Murder time.
Initiative in this game is just purely on dex, plus 50 if you have your gun readied, which I believe Gina does.
Oh yeah.
So what is your initiative with that plus 50, Gina?
You're not so upset about the gun now, huh?
My initiative plus that 50 is something stupid high, and that's just it's that would be a 110.
110. Okay. Up next, the zombies have a dexterity of 65. Anybody above a 65? Anybody? Are you guys above a 55? Are you above a 50? Are you above a 20?
Mhm.
Okay, so 3 zombies.
Our bar is real low.
Listen,
Gina,
I did not consider Dex.
Me neither.
zombie. I think it's Peggy, then Evie, I believe.
I'm a 35.
Yeah, I have 45.
Peggy,
Okay.
Evie, another
Oh,
zombie.
I'm sorry. I'm a 30. Not even a 35.
Wow.
Oh my god.
Evie
You said
does
Dex?
books.
Yeah,
Don't
Right.
stat.
that is
And
the
Gina's like, Dex, 110, bitches. Let's go.
the zombies are more dexterous. Well, you're at a 60, so that means you were at a 60, which means one of
Yes.
the zombie is actually more dexterous than is the most dexterous person in this room. One
I
of
love
these
that.
zombies is
I fix cars.
with a
damn it.
65. The only because you have a readied gun is the only reason you're going first. So,
Really sad.
Gina, you're up. What would you like to do?
I'm going to fucking shoot it, and let's see if I actually fucking shoot it, because I've not been doing so well tonight, y'all.
Okay.
Let's see. Oh god, please, come on, dice.
You have a
come on,
gun in
dice.
your hand now. It's fine.
I don't know if it bodes well, but one of my dice got stuck in the dice tower. That does not bode well.
Oh no.
Well, actually, yeah, yeah.
She said, well, actually,
Yeah.
got her hopes up, and then continues going,
No, we fucked. That's a miss.
Okay. You squeeze the trigger, and the loud explosion echoes throughout the stone chamber. You hear the bullet crash into a bit of stone behind the zombies. It harmlessly ricochets down and lands behind them in the chamber. Up next is zombie time. Zombie time. Won't you have les zombies of mine? The zombies come booking it forward, man. They've got a move of 6. These zombies locomote. So they
These zombies to take it down a notch. They're a little too up there for me.
calm down, you're a zombie.
they are
Zombies can't stop, won't stop.
yeah, they will not. Yeah. They are referred to as hold on here. The Kikuyu equivalent of zombies.
Hmm.
So they're special zombies. They're ethnic zombies, I guess, is a way to put it. Terrible way to put it, but there you go.
They're just all around better than American zombies.
I guess. So the first one is going to do the new modern video game thing where zombies like, and then they're like, "Ha, gotcha!" And it's going to come lunging towards Peggy, and is going to try to attack her with. It just says fight, so it's just gonna grab and try to bite, I guess, and maul around. Yeah.
I have that cultist knife.
Yeah.
I have no idea what damage and any of that is.
Machete. It's the same as your machete.
Oh, it's the same.
They're about the same size.
I might have gotten rid of those stats.
I think it's a D8. I'll double check in a moment.
Okay.
Yes. Okay. I believe it's a D8. But
Plus
are you going? Yeah, if you have a damage bonus plus your damage bonus. Yep.
Cool.
Do you have? Are you gonna fight back, or are you gonna try to dodge?
Absolutely.
Okay.
We're fighting.
Here we
I
go.
don't like how Cody's okay like that.
That's what we do here. We fight.
A regular success for La Zombo one. Zabundo.
Spending 2 luck to make it a hard success.
Okay, so that will allow you to fight back and attack. Yeah, roll some damage.
8 plus a D4. 8. In
8.
total.
Okay. Yeah.
I'm just gonna slash that some.
Yeah, and you do. It gets in close. You push it back. You come with a big chop across the body, kind of cleaving into the shoulder. You hear the bone sort of crack as they go, and the arm flumps down, and the zombie looks at you nonplussed and just keeps swinging that arm. It seems to have zero effect on it.
Wait, so the arm is still working like normal? Or is it just kind of flopping a little bit?
It's there, but he's still gonna beat you with it. So
I mean, I would do the same thing. I don't blame him.
Yeah. Next Zombo is going to go charging past, and Zom2, Evie, it's. Are you dodging or are you fighting back?
Fighting back.
Okay, sounds good. Do you have a melee weapon?
I'm gonna use the lantern.
Okay, that's improvised weapon. So yeah, make a brawl check.
Improvised weapons are the
it.
best weapons.
Okay.
I want to set it on fire,
Okay.
please.
That's brilliant.
Set it on fire. Cook the zombie jerky.
Oh, I actually succeeded, but only a regular success.
Well, it failed, so you got a regular success. So you smack it with the lantern. To set it on fire, you're going to need to do a maneuver on your turn to smash it in such a way that the oil breaks over it and lights it on fire. It doesn't hurt you. You roll improvised damage. It's not going to do anything to it.
Yeah.
At this point, but you're now like, oh, I could do this. I could figure out how to set him on fire with this. Zom 3 is chasing down Gina. Oh no, they don't have tongues, so.
That was accurate for a Minecraft zombie. Like on point.
I mean, and if they don't have vocal cords, then it's just.
It is the death rattle, and it's horrible.
That's it. Yeah,
it's
just a weird hiss.
I don't like my beef jerky to make noises at me, so I'm going to fight back.
Yeah, I mean, you notice that none of them have tongues. They've all been removed. So,
almost like
actually, you know
might
what?
have touched one earlier.
I'm not gonna fight back because my brawl is shit. So I'm gonna attempt to dodge.
Okay, attempting to dodge. Go for it.
I don't.
You don't dodge. Okay.
I don't dodge.
Is
Is this the bad thing we talked about earlier? I feel like this is the bad thing we talked about earlier.
No, not yet. Not yet. So it does hit. It got a regular success, and the Le Zambo, Zam3, as it were, deals 2d4 damage. And so here we go.
This is some spicy jerky.
3 points of damage to
Ooh,
Gina.
That was minor compared to what it could have done to me.
Yeah. All right.
Got it.
Up next is Peggy.
Peggy has a plan.
All right.
Peggy would like to lay the one zombie is right in front of me.
Yeah.
Can I, I don't know, get around him to his backside?
Maybe. What do you want to do when you get there?
I want to slice the back of his neck and try and sever that spinal cord.
Okay. You can. Yes, you can attempt to do that. We'll call it a yeah, you can make it a maneuver. So go ahead and make your brawl check, or your fighting melee weapon. It's not brawl.
What? Wait, what? Where?
It should be melee, fighting melee.
I have just a fighting with a blank on it, underneath fighting brawl.
Let's go with that for now. We'll sort it out later.
Okay, what number should I put in there?
Just whatever. What did you put for you only have brawl right now? You don't have something else specific. So weapons, I believe, are technically melee, but I probably did not inform you of that when we did the time skip and the rebuild.
we've just been rolling brawl.
That's fine. You roll with brawl. I'm good with it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Because I was like, what?
There was a reason I didn't specify, and I think it's that melee was like bigger weapon, like swords and axes, and like knives and brass knuckles were brawl. And I think because it's always been called a knife, even though it is a big knife large,
it still counts.
Oh,
as a
it's still
brawl?
fighting brawl. Yeah. It says it very specifically on the chart. We are doing the right thing. I said the wrong one.
Look at us go. Ooh. It is a success.
Okay.
Barely.
Okay. The zombie fights back. It gets a success as well. You do deal damage to it. It turns. You don't get back around to sever the spinal cord the way that you want to, but you do sort of cut into it. And I need you to make a. I'll take intelligence check, or if you have any sort of anatomy or healing or medicine, any sort of biology related nonsense.
Don't have medicine.
I'll take education.
A natural world?
You know, if you want to, sure. I'll allow it. That's not a. It's not like a.
I'd
We're not
rather
talking
you.
like secret anatomy knowledge here. Like we're talking pretty broad. Info.
Probably just go with
Secret anatomy
education.
knowledge.
I'll go with education then, yeah.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, that works.
The head bone connects to the neck bone.
I got a success.
Okay. The fact that it's still moving, even with its intestines hanging out, with the damage that you've put along its ribs, its spine, none of that is gonna hurt it. Seemingly, the only thing that may stop it, and you think back to the Penny Dreadfuls you read as a child, you have to hit it in the head. You have to crush the brain. So all attacks to damage these zombies are at disadvantage to called shot damage the brain.
So if I sever the spinal cord, that would help, right?
It's magic.
It wouldn't.
No, it's magic.
Magic, damn it.
Yeah,
All
it
right.
doesn't. This is not your modern day like, oh, look at that weird medicine making people into zombies. No, this is old school voodoo magic zombie. Like if it's got a brain, it's gonna keep moving.
Well, I did 7 damage.
Okay.
That was it.
I don't believe so. You have to do the called shot on the head to damage it at all. The 7 damage. If you dealt 1 more point of damage, technically you would take a limb off. Did you deal 8 points of damage last time? Yeah, because it's more than half the hit points it has. That's a major wound. It lost an arm. Its arm is on the floor, and it's still moving around. Like it's evil handing towards you.
Oh, God.
It gives 0 fucks that it lost an arm.
Yeah. And
that little guy, he's going to turn into one of me one day.
and the arm gives
Probably
0
not, but-
fucks that it has been lost. Like it's like, oh, we're killing people. Let's go. I'm about it. We're gonna keep going.
The arm is actually like, freedom!
in a
got in my hand
weird,
and my
The
weird
arm
way.
went out the door, climbs up the stairs.
He's like, you wouldn't believe the shit this guy put me through.
Yeah.
It got in my
Steal some shit
hand
from
and
the
it went
shop.
bad. It got in my hand and it went bad, so I cut it off.
Arm is supposed to live its best life, man. That's all the arm
Shop
wants.
smart.
Absolutely.
Shop S
Yeah.
smart.
Wants to start a family someday with another arm. Maybe
All right.
have some fingers.
Boo. Okay. Evie, you're up. Peggy, do you tell the rest of your friends that you have to hit it in the head, or do you just let them flounder?
Let the
I'm gonna go. Hey, you might want to just hit it in the head like immediately. Yeah.
The most passive. You should hit it in the head. Okay, Evie, you're up.
I didn't have time to think about it.
That was very calming. I like that. It was very much like,
Very chill.
if you feel like it.
conversationally, like mentioned.
Probably put it in the head. Just
Over
something
tea.
like that.
If it tickles your fancy, maybe do
I
that.
say you should probably hit it in the head, good chap.
I would like to try to douse the flame and oil on its head.
Okay, sounds good. So yeah, make a brawl check. It's a called shot to set it on fire.
I don't know what a cold shot does.
So it's basically so a maneuver you have to make a higher level of success to succeed on the maneuver. That's what I was trying to say.
Got it.
Because you can light it on fire anywhere on its body, and it'll catch. I'm not making you roll at disadvantage, which is what a called shot does.
Got it.
Ooh.
I am going to spend 3 points of luck and make that a hard success.
Awesome. Yeah. So you do. It failed. It's brawl check. You smash the lantern over the zombie. The oil sort of pours over it. It lights. It catches on fire. It begins to flame up. So go ahead and roll a d4 of.
Oh yeah, I get damage.
You do. You do get damage.
Evie doesn't hurt people. Oh, I rolled a 4.
Nice. Okay. So here's the deal. The zombie's on fire. It is taking damage because the fire is getting to its brain. But in the meantime, anytime it hits you with fire as well.
Mhm.
So
Mhm.
there you go.
Got it.
So boop. Okay. That is it for Evie. Zombie 3 is gonna like it comes out and it's like, oh, one of my friends is on. It recognizes fire and it's like, I'll just stay here and attack Peggy because she's closest and not fire. I don't know if it even recognizes that, but
It does now.
yeah. Well, it has no intelligence score or education score.
The ninjas can't catch you if you're on fire.
So
Pro tip.
Peggy, you are fighting back. Go ahead and make your roll.
Always. Ooh. How much luck do we have between everybody? Just curious.
I know you guys were gifted at least 23, 24, 25 luck today.
We have, scrolling up, 45.
Can I use 5 of that?
Sure.
And I'm going to use 5 of my own.
Hell
I'm
yeah.
going to make it a hard success.
Okay. Hard success beats the regular success that the zombie gets. You do fight back. You prevent it from hurting you. But if you're going to deal damage by fighting back, you'll need to roll another D10. You need to roll at disadvantage. How much luck do I have? I think I have like 8.
You know, Tristan, you don't have to be fair. You don't have to be fair.
I know Tristan's saving up for some PvP
Wait, so
stuff.
my other roll?
What was this roll?
This roll is way better.
Way better? That's fine.
By like a fuck ton.
Okay, so you do hit. You're going to deal damage to the head. Go ahead and roll. Go ahead and roll.
Damage?
Yes. Because technically you take the
brawl
worst
damage?
one, and that's good to know. So yeah.
It's just brawl damage, yeah?
It's your weapon damage, so the D8 plus your damage bonus.
6.
6. All right. Yeah. You catch it in the head. Part of the skull splits. The brain, which is more like pudding than an actual thing, starts to ooze green out of the side. You see like one of the weird lumps. Yeah, absolutely.
That's disgusting. Okay.
Yeah. Oop, wrong zombie. Back to the top. Gina, you're up.
Since we got that wonderful little bit of friendly advice to shoot it in the head, I would like to attempt to shoot one in the head.
Okay,
and see
you
if I
are.
can
So you
fucking
are
roll.
right next to one, and if I'm not mistaken, that puts you at
that does.
single
That puts me at,
die
like,
of
severe.
disadvantage. So you would be rolling with 2 dies of disadvantage to shoot it. Wait, hold on. Actually, I think you get a bonus if you're close to it.
Yeah, because isn't it considered point blank? Isn't that what we
Yeah,
determined
it's
with,
within
one
within what's your dex?
60.
60. So extreme of that is 12. So if you are within 12 feet, you get a bonus die. So I have to look.
It just
this up.
cancels out.
This is the one thing that I'm constantly like, I don't remember how this works in melee combat. Because here's the thing, it's not intuitive. It's not 5th edition, which is what I always want it to be. It's not like 5th or 4th edition. Thank you for the follow, Automata 93. Optional rules, spending luck, combat. Here we go. We're past brawling. We mastered brawling. Now we're up to shooting. Point blank.
Shooty bang bang.
Bonus die. Okay. No diving for cover. No cover or concealment. Point blank range. Within a 5th. An attacker may be using a firearm at point blank range. May be targeted by melee attacks. Yes. And could be disarmed with successful fighting maneuvers on their opponent's turn. A target may not fight back or dodge a firearm attack as they can a fighting attack. So you do get a bonus die.
But since I'm doing it as a called shot,
So it's a flat
that
roll.
would give me.
Yep, flat
Yeah,
roll.
okay.
There you go.
Perfect. All right. 3rd set of dice tonight, y'all.
Yes, you were, Tristan. You were told to be
I believe.
to be balanced. I appreciate that.
Should I not have believed?
God. No, thank fuck. Yes. I hit just a regular success, which
Okay.
is better than I've been doing all night, so
Yes.
I'll take it. Let's see what the damage is. 3.
3. Okay.
To the noggin.
3 to the noggin. All right. There we go. Zombo 1 back with Peggy, still fighting off. Let's get that. Let's get the roll. Brawl it up. Ooh, that's a big fail. You need disadvantage
worry.
if you want to hit it.
I also failed.
All right. So Peggy and the zombie sort of
We like both missed.
slug away.
It's going fine. Don't worry about it.
It's not pretty.
Look,
Fine.
the poor zombie is off balance because it's missing an arm.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I don't know what I'm doing.
Yeah.
I'm overzealous.
Its arm is trying to like get in the way. They're both tripping over it.
It's had a really hard day at work. I mean, it's just exhausted.
The arm tried to grab my ankle, and I looked down, and the zombie's just like...
Yeah, absolutely. Evie, you get the fire zombie. Are you fighting back? No. You're set? So you're dodging. Awesome. All right.
I don't know how to dodge, but I'm gonna pretend to know.
So your dodge should be.
There is a dodge thing.
Yeah.
Is there? Okay.
It's a dodge skill, and its minimum is your dex score. So even if you put no points into it,
it says half dex.
Half dex. So there
Got
it
it.
is.
Got it.
But the nice thing about dodging is,
back.
if you want to fight back, you can.
It's the best way.
Because it'll burn me. Because I don't have my gun out.
This is the way.
So the benefit of dodging is you win ties. So like if you both get a regular success, dodging wins, no damage dealt.
10-4, Dumbledore. All right, let's try. Which dice do I want? This one? Sure. Why not? Oh, wow. Look at me. I rolled a 5.
Wow.
Damn.
So that is a hard success.
Hell yeah.
You duck out of the way of the fire zombie who comes lurching out towards you. On your turn, it'll take another d4 of fire damage. So do remind me of that. Zombie 3. Gina. Attacking.
I mean...
Fight back or dodge?
Well, fight back would have to be brawl. It couldn't be that I could fight back with my gun.
Yeah, it has to be brawl. Because you can't shoot it as a fight back. You're like pistol whipping.
Yeah.
It. So it's an improvised attack.
Yeah, I'm gonna dodge.
Okay.
My brawl is not good enough.
Okay.
And I...
24 is a hard success.
You said a hard success?
So you need a hard success as well.
You know what?
What?
What's my luck there for except to use it? I'm gonna use 10 points out of the pool. And I'm gonna use...
We have like 9 billion points of luck.
I used a lot last time.
No, we have 40 now. So how many are you using?
Yeah, we have 40
10.
now. I used 5.
10, thank you.
I'm gonna use 10. And then I'm gonna use another. I'm gonna use 13 to make that. Yeah, I'm gonna do 13 to make that a hard success as well.
Okay.
Just so I don't get plowed.
So you just barely dodge out of the way. Peggy, you're up.
Peggy's gonna say it. Try to hit that spot that's leaking.
Okay.
Hi, Kyler. Is it? Yeah, I'm just gonna try to hit that spot.
Right in the cerebrospinal fluid. Go.
Extreme.
Ooh.
Baby.
Oh, A 5. So it had an extreme success also, but
Mine was.
they only fight back. So you do win. You got an extreme. Doesn't matter.
I was gonna say if it comes down to numbers, mine was a 4.
Did you roll with disadvantage?
Oh shit, no. One sec. We roll another boyo. No.
No.
That was just a regular success.
Oh.
I keep forgetting the disadvantage.
Yeah, because you have to do the called shot on it. Okay, so it does. So, yep.
Am I gonna turn into a zombie?
I don't know. We're gonna find out.
Okay.
That is 5 points of damage to you.
Does the bad thing that happens happen to her instead?
What? Don't put that on me. Hello?
Oh no, not yet.
The bad things that happens is that Gina needs to kill Peggy.
Oh, that's rough.
Please don't
Caitlin,
murder
that
me.
shit is cursed. Let's not speak that. That's how things come to be.
I have flashbacks of me doing dumb shit while you do it.
Okay. So that is zombie number 3. Oh, that was Peggy. That was your attack roll. And it fought back. Evie. Fire damage first.
Fire damage first. D4. D4. 4.
Ooh. All right. Yeah. You can start to smell the sizzling brain matter being boiled alive within the skull as the flesh has started to slough off of the sides. You can smell sort of like a pressure pot, the boiling air kind of seeping out of its ears and nose.
Thanks.
You're
I
welcome.
appreciate that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did it make like that teapot noise? Like when a teapot's ready?
Almost, not quite.
The whistle?
Not whistling, but it's just like the steam is like
Yeah.
hissing out of it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Pressure. It's like if you have a balloon with a slow leak.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Can readying a weapon is just a turn, right?
Yeah. To ready a gun. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So I'll just pull it out.
Great. You.
Okay.
After Evie is other zombie. Peggy.
Zombie 1.
Zombie
Arm
4.
zombie.
Zombie 4.
Oh, 4. Oh, there are 2 zombies on Peggy?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Peggy's getting her ass beat a little bit.
Peggy.
Just a little
Listen.
bit.
Peggy always
a
gets her ass
little.
beat, though.
I said a little.
Sorry.
Yeah, it's Saturday night and it's after
It's
10,
just a
for
little
sure.
ass beating.
To be fair, you guys need to know in every fight you do, Peggy's taking them 2 at a time. Okay, Peggy regularly is dancing a menage here.
It's the only way she knows how.
It's the only way she knows how. Absolutely. That's why John wasn't a type, you know.
Yeah.
It was just the one.
Oh, my God.
Just the one.
Deals off. There's only you. It doesn't count.
Yeah, exactly. So
Wow.
that's why Peggy and the dude from the one shot had such a deep, unique connection.
She was a
he
cancer.
more.
He was a murderer. It works.
Were you born at the beginning or end of July? The middle.
All right, here we go.
Fuck. I know you roll this fucking dice. Is this a disadvantage too?
Oh yeah,
Or, it is? Okay.
Yeah.
I'll be honest, I haven't done that either. I'm sorry.
that's fine.
Fuck, that's a fail.
Yeah, he got an extreme.
Yeah, that was a
not
90.
fine.
Oh, so with that extreme, your extreme fail, that is max damage. That is, he has a 6, so 10 points of damage to Peggy.
We're in danger, guys. Point that out.
Danger, Will Robinson. Danger, danger.
Danger.
Yeah.
Sorry, Dave. I
'Cause
can't do that.
Extreme successes with piercing weapons deal max damage plus a roll. Extreme successes that aren't met with extreme deal max damage. So
The next time
He
any
has
of
a
us
piercing weapon?
he does not. That's why he just
Oh.
dealt max damage.
I was like, what?
Yeah, which for the last zombie, for Zom 4, he has a D6 damage bonus instead of the D4 that everybody else has. He's a bigger zombie.
All
one
right,
of us
King
offers,
Zombie.
He has
one of
build.
us
Calm
offers-
down.
Yeah, chill out, zombie.
Yeah.
Goodness.
Back to the top, Gina.
one of us offers Peggy like beef jerky in the future, and she just screams and runs away.
Eat it out of spite.
You
Yeah.
look over at Peggy, and the zombie has like ink, like it bear hugged her, but it was more like it's got a huge sternum chest bone that looks like wicked and plated, and it just sort of like smashed her head against it, and she's got this like bit of blood trickling down into her face. Like, she does not look good. You know she could use some help.
Yeah, we just gonna do it, and we gonna spend some luck, and we gonna make this happen somehow. But yeah, I'm just gonna see that, and I am going to, I'm gonna attempt to shoot it in the head.
Okay. So
disadvantage because of the called shot.
and you are within 12 feet. Like, you can move a step and be there. You're very close.
Okay.
So that would be
Okay.
flat. But I believe you are at a disadvantage because you're shooting where you have a friend. Firing into melee.
Yeah.
One penalty die is applied for each combatant. So yeah, 1.
Okay.
Yep.
Let's see. Blah 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 blah. Okay. We good. Even at disadvantage, that is still a hard success.
Okay.
Even at
Great.
disadvantage. So let's see. 2 damage.
Okay.
Maybe I was distracted. Be like,
Yeah.
hey, jerky, over here, buddy.
Absolutely. No, yeah, absolutely. So, you shoot the big boy in the head. Part of the skull goes spraying back. It looks up away from Peggy, and it's got you in its sights now, Gina.
Come here, give Mama a hug.
Yeah. All right. So Zom 1 is Zomboni is still fighting Peggy. Peggy dodging or fighting back?
Dodge it. You don't have to be a hero.
My dodge is terrible. My dodge is only 23.
Oh, that's right. You have no dex.
I have no dex. And I have not dodged a single time.
Maybe fighting back is better for you then.
If Peggy's gonna go down, she's gonna go down swinging, man.
So
Fuck it.
here's the thing. If you want to deal damage, you can fight back at disadvantage. If you just want to fight back to try to keep it from hitting you, you can just do a regular fight back.
Do that.
I'm gonna do that.
Okay.
So it's just regular.
So just regular. Yep. Cowboy pirate zombies from SpongeBob.
It is a regular success.
Okay.
That's all you need.
It failed, so that would be enough. It takes no damage. You take no damage. That is zombie 1. Zombie 2 attacking Gina. Dodging or fighting back? No, 2 is on Evie. I apologize.
I was gonna say, yeah.
Hold on.
Evie's like, the fuck?
Both your zombies have the same hit points before the fire, and I got which one took the fire damage confused. Okay. Evie, dodging or fighting back?
My dodge is also shit. So my fighting back would be a brawl at this point because
Yeah.
it's melee.
Yep.
there is a large chance of me getting burned.
If he hits you, he will burn you. Yeah, if you
But
don't
not
if you don't dodge, yeah, if you're fighting back, you're still going to get burned.
That's what I thought.
Yeah.
Okay. We will attempt to dodge. We shall see what happens.
Great.
Probably not gonna be great. Where's the other freaking... Oh, here it is.
It's gonna be fine. Everything's fine.
Everything will be fine. I failed.
It failed too, so
Okay.
nothing happens.
All right. Nothing happened.
Yep. All right. Gina, now, Zombie 3, with you.
Okay.
Fighting back or dodging?
I'm gonna dodge it.
Okay.
That is a regular success.
Okay. Yeah, you dodge it. Absolutely. Yeah, these zombies are only tough if they hit. They're very hard to hit. They're time-wasting zombies. They're time zombies. Peggy.
I'm about to be
Oh my
wasted.
god, they're just stalling. I don't like that.
Weren't there weird bug
How?
people? The lamprey bug people were in Peru. We're in New York now, and underneath an African antique store where they do sacrifices, and these zombies were standing guard.
How close is this zombie to the one that is on fire?
With a maneuver, you could shove it into it.
I
Yeah.
would like to try and do that.
Okay. Yeah, sounds good. All right.
Is that also disadvantage?
No, that's a brawl, but you need a higher level of success than it gets for the maneuver to land. Yeah, zombie bodyguards.
Come on, baby.
Weaponized jerky.
Nope.
You failed?
I almost fumbled.
Ooh, it failed too.
I was 2 away.
Ooh, you got an 88?
I got a 98.
98? Not usually above 95 is a fumble.
Is it? I thought it was. Oh, it is, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, then I fumbled.
You fumbled. Okay.
I fumbled. Oh, yeah, 96 plus. I see it.
Okay.
I see it. Yeah, I fumbled.
Okay. You go to shove it into the other zombie. Make me a dex check.
Success.
Okay, you go. It sort of
Regular.
yeah. You go flying towards the fire zombie, and it part of your long sleeves catches on fire, but you very quickly put it out.
Like if you start having me take fire damage, swear to God.
That was your chance. Yeah, I gave you a chance to put it out. You are gonna have to. Yeah. So there you go. You spend that time putting out the fire on you. Evie,
Jeez.
roll your fire damage. Oh yeah, zombie on the ground. Zombie out.
Zombie dead.
Yeah, the sizzling pustules of rotting flesh that bubble up beneath the gases of the flames just sort of...
Thanks.
You're welcome. That's what I'm here for.
Is he still on fire?
He is smoldering, yes.
But I couldn't like catch somebody else on fire by utilizing his dried.
It would be harder, but still doable. Because the oil is still burning. That's what's on the flesh and burning. And it has not burned out yet. So it's not quite a smolder, but it's a low flame. Yeah. I'll let you do it.
What would it be plausible to try to grapple one of the zombies and throw it onto the corpse?
Yes. So I'm gonna say to do it in one turn, it'll be a maneuver, but you'll need 2 levels better than them to do it in one
Okay.
turn. If you get 1 level better than them, you get them like halfway there. You get them next to the fire. You don't get them like in the fire.
In the fire.
And then you can get them in the fire next turn.
Okay.
Okay.
Then I will try to get one of the zombie 1.
Okay.
Or
Zombie 1.
Yeah, zombie 1.
Yeah, zombie 2 is Zom 2 is dead. Zombie 1 is unhurt. Zombie 3 is hurt, and zombie 4 is very hurt. And 3 and 4 are over by Gina.
Got it. So yeah, zombie 1.
Zombie 1. Zombie 1.
Zombie shark.
I mean, I just want it to be a Zamboni.
Zamboni. they're hockey zombies.
There is.
Maneuver is Dex, right?
No, it's brawl.
Brawl.
Yep, it's still brawl.
Just the regular success.
Well, the zombie fumbled, so that counts as 2 with your regular success. So yeah, you shove zombie 1 into the fire. Go ahead and roll a d4.
Three.
All right. There we go.
By the way, Evie's like screaming the entire time because it's gross. She's just like, get over there, you get away. You know,
Fucking freaking out.
She's freaking out.
I just hear Evie going, ew, 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 ew.
Yeah, pretty much. Get with fire! Like, literally.
All right. Zom 4 is attacking Gina.
Yeah, let's go. I'm gonna attempt to dodge it.
Okay, go for it.
Make an attempt. And attempt was definitely made. Yeah. Yeah, we good. We good.
Okay. Yeah,
I almost
it
fell in the
failed.
fire, so we're good.
So, okay. Back to the top, Gina.
Yeah, I want to hit it.
Okay. You want to shoot it?
I would like to. Okay, now that they're both on me.
Yep.
Yeah. Which one's the more injured of 3 and 4?
4, the big one.
4.
Yep.
I would like to, do a called shot and hit that one
I think
in
4
the
is the one
face.
that was bleeding from the head. Yeah, 4 is the
Yeah.
one that was bleeding from the head and got shot in the head, and you're about to try to shoot it in the head again.
Do it.
Yep.
Knocked
Flat
Oh,
out.
I fucking hit it in the head, and I love it.
Nice.
That is a hard success.
Okay, go for it.
Now watch me roll shit for my damage.
I believe in you.
Let's see, what is that? 1 point of damage.
Oh, I was like, you don't need a lot.
Yeah, I need more than 1 point of damage, though.
You do. Yeah. All right. Zombie 1 is gonna try to bash Evie, because she threw it into the fire.
I did.
Dodging.
Evie will try to dodge that, yes.
All right.
Evie does not dodge that.
Ooh. Okay. So, with a regular success, that is gonna hit. Thank you for the hydrate. Thank you for the stretch. So that is gonna be some of this right here. That is 8 points of damage, 2 of which are fire. But you don't
Ow.
catch fire. I'm not gonna do ongoing fire damage for you guys.
How?
Thank you. I'm dying. You guys. so few points left.
That disadvantage hurt you bad. That disadvantage
Oh.
messed with you. I know.
Oh, that was. I was like, we're good. I still have a decent amount of points, and then that happened.
The extreme success. Yeah. Okay. After Zom 1, Zom 2 is dead. Zom 3 attacks Gina.
I don't like when you make those noises because I can never tell whether it's like it's going to hit the shit out of me or it's not going to hit the shit out of me.
Right? You never know because he
right,
made a ooh noise when one of them failed before.
Right, exactly. It's like, is it good for us or good for you?
Yeah, because sometimes, well, that's the thing. Sometimes I'm really cheering for you guys, and sometimes I'm cheering for you less.
Damn.
I'm going to dodge.
Yeah, go for it.
Regardless.
Dodge.
Okay. That is a hard success.
Hard success. It got an extreme success.
No, it is not a hard success. Sorry. That is a regular success.
All right. So it got an extreme success. So that is 8 points of damage to you, Gina.
Yeah, remember we were talking about Peggy being hurt? Yeah, that hurt a little bit.
Don't you guys have luck points that let you heal or reduce damage? Some of you have fighting abilities that let you reduce damage. Special abilities.
Nope. My resilient is only to not lose sanity.
Oh.
Wait a minute. Have I been an idiot this whole time? I think I've been an idiot this whole time.
And then I have quick study and handy.
Yeah, quick study and sharp-witted.
Hold on. I
does.
might have really fucked this up.
You should have a third one.
Oh,
Evie.
I should have a third one.
Well, because everybody rolled for theirs, and I said if you rolled randomly, you got a bonus one. You got a third one.
I did not roll for it.
Oh, you did? You picked yours?
No.
Yeah.
Okay, then you're good. Yeah.
Let me see. I don't think.
Cody's evil.
If I forgot to use this, I'm going to like punch myself in the nose.
It's worth real life.
That's okay.
No.
I keep looking at resilient, thinking that's
So I've got nimble, but that's like the diving for cover. I've got fleet-footed, which is spend luck to avoid being outnumbered.
Mm-hmm.
And then I have keen hearing. So
I
almost have it.
I'm wondering if Ash has it.
So I know 2 people ended up with it. I think Ash was one of them, and
Sasha.
Yes, was the other one.
I know Sasha definitely had it.
Yeah,
she's
Sasha
skill all the
used
time.
it.
Hey, Tristan.
I would use it all the
this
time,
is
too.
for you. You don't tell me how to live my life.
So tell me I live.
Okay.
Well, I don't have to punch myself in the nose because I don't have that skill. It's okay. Everything's good. Everything's fine. I'm just,
Peggy, you are up. You guys, they're almost dead. You're doing well.
How,
1 point of damage is not doing well.
far away am I from the zombies now?
You can get to any of them on this turn. It's a small room.
I would like to try to go behind one.
Okay.
And kick its legs out from under it.
Okay.
And make it fall.
You want to knock it prone? We'll give that a maneuver. Go for it.
I feel like that could help us.
Yeah.
Ooh. Ooh, that's a hard success.
Nice. 96, another fumble. So I'm going to let you deal damage on the trip as you trip it so hard its head bounces off of the concrete.
That was my goal.
Now, do you want to... Which zombie are you doing this to? Zombie 1 that's on fire, or zombie 3 or 4?
Zombie. The big one?
The big one. The big one's the most hurt.
I'll take the big one.
Okay, so it's just
it's
it's
brawl?
1d4 plus your damage bonus. Because
So, it's a 1d4 and my damage bonus?
yeah.
And it's going to be 2d4. If I could pick up the other one. 6.
The brain begins leaking onto the floor as the zombie it cracks like an almost hard-boiled egg, but one that's still slightly gooey. And yeah, after the skull sort of it just oozes out.
Gross.
Yep.
Success.
Evie. 2 zombies
Okay.
remain. One of them's on fire. Give me that fire damage.
Oh, right. 3.
Nice.
I will try to shoot that zombie in the head. And put it out of its misery.
All right.
Because no one needs anybody but me. No. That's a 97.
Oof. No.
Because it's a disadvantage, right?
Yes, you still have to do the called shot. No, it's flat for a gunshot at this range.
Oh.
Because you get a bonus die for being close to it, and you lose a die for the penalty die. So
Let's roll it.
Yep. So a flat roll.
Still a fail, but not a fumble.
Okay. Sounds good. After Evie, that zombie is dead. Gina.
Yeah, I'm shooting 4Z in the head. I think,
Okay.
no, 4 or 3.
3.
3. Yeah, I'm shooting 3 in the head. We're gonna hit 3 in the head. And we're gonna hit them hard. Are we gonna hit them fucking hard? No, we are not going to hit them in the head. We're not gonna hit them at all. I rolled a 91.
Oof. All right. Fire zombie. Oh, Evie, what's your... You now have your weapon readied. So you should be after
be
Gina.
higher.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So go ahead, take your turn.
Okay. But I already did. But I'm
That was
thinking
last round. This is new round.
New round.
Yep.
New round. All right, we'll do the same thing.
Okay.
Try. Shoot it in the head. Oh, that's a success. I think it's just a regular success. Let's double check. Firearms. Yeah, just a regular success.
All right, let's get that damage.
I should get a gun.
I don't shoot things. What is this damage? 1d8. 1d8. Jeez. Okay.
So many emotions happening.
It was a real up and down. Just a real roller coaster going on here.
It's like it's like that golem shot where he's like
he's like just arguing with himself.
6 points of damage.
Oh, nice. That's exactly what it had left. 6 points. Fire brains go splattering out across the wall. It's like a gooey firework.
That's disgusting.
Firework? Oh my god.
Yeah. Okay.
Hey guys, this was the bad thing that was hinted about. These descriptions. These descriptions are it.
All right. Last zombie attacking Peggy.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, that's what he's about to do to you.
No.
Yeah,
no, it's Gina. This one's on Gina.
I was gonna say, Peggy
That's
doesn't
what
have
he's
any
about to do
on
to me.
Sorry, but thank God.
No. I mean, I'm looking kind of rough.
Girl, I have 6 points left.
I only have 11. I'm gonna dodge. I hope I fucking dodge. Yes.
See, that's why it's a
Yes,
better option for you
I
because you have dodge.
I dodged very fucking well.
Nicely done.
I rolled an 8. Which is an extreme, like, well, actually, is it? I think it still is, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, no, it's not, because I'm going to spend 2 points of luck and make it an extreme, because
Fuck
could
yeah.
I please, like, hurt it?
No.
Damn. But,
But it looks
you
good.
didn't get hurt.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna spend 2 points of luck. It's a hard success. Hard success means I don't die.
It's
That's
a success.
cool.
Nicely done. After the zombie, Peggy.
Peggy. Because it is busy with Gina, yeah?
Yes.
I'm gonna run up behind it.
Okay.
I'm gonna smack down on it on the head with my fancy knife.
Okay. Go for it.
Disadvantage, yeah?
Yep.
So fancy.
It is a regular success.
That deals damage.
If it wasn't a disadvantage, it would have been extreme.
But unfortunately.
4.
4. That is exactly what you needed. 4 points. The knife comes splitting down into the skull of the last zombie. Gina and Peggy are treated to the Dragon Age treatment of the blood spraying everywhere.
I'm sure that's perfect for our open wounds.
Completely. Yes.
Really sanitary.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Nobody ever turned into a zombie with direct blood content from a zombie. Never.
Yeah, these are magic
Fine.
zombies. They work different than your weirdo modern zombies.
Yeah,
They
get your
built
weird
different.
modern zombies out of here.
Yeah. Come on.
Such a fucking hipster thing to say. Oh my god.
These fucking modern zombies, man.
That's what it's. Hey, man, it's what. Whenever people are like, well, what sort of, what do you mean zombie? I'm like, listen, you got to tell me what kind of zombie we're talking about, because voodoo zombie is much scarier than like 28 days later zombie, because 28 days later zombie, 3 days, them bitches dehydrated, broken ankles, broken legs, broken hips. You ever seen somebody run for more than 5 feet and not fall apart? You telling me they're running around for days? Fuck that. That zombie ain't doing nothing.
The World War Z zombies were crazy.
They are, and I appreciate the fiction of like, oh, it's this, they're superhumans. If they're not stopping to drink and eat, those muscles are falling apart. Like professional athletes that are out there every day, like, I'm going to run for 8 hours. And they're still like, I broke my ankle and my leg and my hip. Like, you can't chase things that long and still function. It just doesn't matter.
Cody wants the zombies to unionize.
Always. They gotta have breaks.
I'm gonna go back to the previous comment about like how Cody's like, sometimes I'm cheering for the players, sometimes I'm not. Tonight is one of those not nights.
No. That's the thing. I am always cheering for the players. I always love heroes, and I want you guys to win. Sometimes I am cheering for you more than others. That's the difference.
Tonight is one of those nights that you're not cheering for us as much.
Tonight was another night where I almost died again.
You guys do have a moment if you would like to try some first aid.
Yeah, yes, please. Could we?
Yeah.
Especially for Peggy and I. Well, I mean, that leaves Evie not being as
Evie,
chewed
did you
up.
take any damage?
Yeah.
Oh, you did. Okay.
Okay. We all suck.
I thought we all took damage.
We all
Listen,
suck right now.
To be fair, this might be the first time Evie and Gina have taken damage. Peggy gets
It is
whooped
not.
on.
This is the second time I've taken damage.
This is like the third or fourth time. The first time I almost died, I was down to 5 hit points.
Gina had to deal
I'm
with
a
the like.
regular at the getting fucked up party.
I've gotten hit every night.
She had to deal with like the maggot.
Oh, that's
thing.
right. Yeah.
Yeah.
The maggot
And
crawling her mouth.
Evie had to deal with like the real one in the alleyway,
Yes.
and she almost died, but she get hit once. Look, Evie doesn't get up close and personal, therefore they cannot hit her.
Yeah.
That's smart.
Yeah.
He gives
Honestly.
it 6 hit points.
Okay, so should like I perform first aid on y'all because like I'm trained in it, or
I'm not.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm not trained either.
Yeah.
I have that base 30%, baby.
yeah, okay. So should I do like 2 rolls or 3 rolls for myself?
Yeah, it would need to be separate rolls. While Evie is tending to your wounds, which of you wants to search that chamber that is behind the curtain?
I'll search it just because Peggy needs attention more urgently than I do.
Okay.
Feeling kind of woozy here.
Actually, give me first aid, please.
That's a fumble.
Okay.
How did I fuck up looking?
Don't you have special eyes? Isn't that one of your things?
No.
Wait, what? No,
Look, you have
listening.
special-
No, listening. You have special ears.
Yeah, these eyes apparently don't work worth a fuck.
Jada wears glasses. She just refuses to wear them.
Kind of like me in real life.
She's like, these just
Yeah,
aren't
no,
my
I
style.
rolled a 98.
Okay. So in the I gotta read about that later.
I was gonna say, what's the opposite of finding stuff? Like losing it? Like, just like hide things better for
She lost her
everybody else to-
gun.
Yeah,
So
I
can we
lost
like
my,
look
lost my handgun.
after we fix each other?
Yeah.
Fix.
Gina's just gonna
Gina
sit in
comes
the
back. She's
corner.
like, I didn't see shit.
I'm just gonna sit in the
Spending-
corner because apparently that's all I'm good for tonight.
No, you
You
did
killed
so.
zombies.
You did.
Didn't kill anybody.
Oh,
All
so
damage
You killed
counts.
one of them, didn't you?
I buffered for a second. What's up?
No, I said she killed one of them, didn't she?
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
Did you say
No, I
buffer for a
didn't.
second?
Yeah, you did.
I wasn't. I know I didn't. I wasn't the last hit on any of them.
You dealt a bunch of damage to him. That's
You literally shot him in the head.
multiple
There
times.
was one, the one I was supposed to kill, and I did the one damage to.
What was that?
That's
Oh
great.
yeah, that's what I was thinking.
So, couple of quick rules updates on luck. So there is a way for you guys to spend luck to heal. So the basic things we've been using luck for: adjusting skill or characteristic rolls. We know that 1 for 1. That's the usual use for luck, right? If you fumble on a weapon or a firearm, it takes 10 luck not to be a fumble. You don't add it to the result. It doesn't change it from a failure to a success. It just stops it from fumbling. Because every time you fumble with your firearm should break. It should jam and not function for the rest of that fight, which it'll start to do now. But we've been playing.
Essentially, stopping the fumble is you like unjamming it. and-
Yes, exactly. And not getting disarmed when you fumble on a weapon roll. That's the equivalent of a weapon fumble. Most of the time you're brawling, but still, if you fumble with the big knife, even though it's a brawl roll, you would lose it. You can spend, if you lose sanity, you can spend double the sanity points lost in luck and reduce it to half. So, there's that. If you are at 0 hit points, you're making con saves or con checks to remain conscious and keep doing stuff. If you fail the con check, you spend 1 point of luck, and it doubles each round for you to remain conscious and active. So, there's that. And then this is the interesting ability. It's only a scratch. Costs 20 luck. As soon as you take damage, you recover 1d6 hit points.
Oh, cool.
You can't have more. You can't recover more hit points than your maximum. In some so yeah, this is the pulp thing of sometimes injuries look worse than they actually are. Pulp heroes are able to call upon their inner strength to gain instant health boost, reduce the damage they have received. So, it's very expensive for luck to heal.
Okay.
It's 20 luck for a d6 of healing.
Okay.
But that's what's supposed to keep you guys in the fight.
So, okay, my resilient is essentially the spending luck for sanity loss, but a 1-for-1.
Yes, it gives you a better ratio. And that's the thing. I think instead of 20 points of luck for the d6 of healing, if
only
you had
10.
it's 10. Yeah, so it halves the cost. And then the last one is avoiding certain death. So if a hero has 30 plus luck points, all of these points are spent to bring a hero back from the brink of death. If the hero has avoided certain death and immediately gains d6 plus 1, turning up in the next scene in the appropriate state. So something that should immediately kill you, like certain death effects, or like a massive amount of damage, you spend all of your luck. You have to have more than 30, and you get to survive and come back next scene.
I wouldn't have survived.
I like that.
I don't have enough luck.
I like that too. So
For healing, there's no difference between me getting a regular success and a hard success, right?
I think we said, so I know the extreme success, you get a bonus d4.
Yeah.
The hard success gives you advantage, so you roll twice, take the higher. We had decided that, like, in one of the early sessions, so that there was a reason for hard success to be useful.
Well, that was helpful. I got one more hit point. Okay.
Nice.
So y'all get 4 and I get 3. And I spent 11 points of luck to make that happen. Just
Okay.
FYI.
Yep.
Oh, thank you.
What luck points cannot buy is you cannot adjust luck rolls, you cannot adjust damage rolls, you cannot alter the results or the outcome of a pushed roll, cannot spend luck on sanity, and you can't spend luck when you're rolling to improve your skills.
What's a push roll?
So when you fail a check, if you want to immediately retry it, you have to get a higher level of success, and that's called pushing.
Oh.
But
it's basically like it's basically like
You're just trying harder.
last ditch effort. Yeah. But if you fail the second time,
diminishing returns, pretty much.
But if you fail the second time, I have to tell you ahead of time. Like if it's a drive check and you just fail to make the turn, you lose speed, you're like not catching up. You're like, oh, I want to push that. And I said, okay, but if you fail this time, you're going to crash and take damage. So there's a higher...
Like a double or nothing.
Yeah, basically.
A double or you're fucked.
Yes. So
I sort of healed y'all.
Yep.
Thank you. I
That
appreciate it. I'm up to 10 now, so that's good.
I'm at 15.
Double digits, baby.
There you go.
Can we look behind the curtain after?
Yeah, absolutely. So as you guys are cleaning yourselves up, can the group luck that we, the people of the chat, in order to form a more perfect understanding, wish to inquire?
Thank you.
If it can help with these certain... Yes, yep. Luck is luck. If it's a group pool, they can spend it wherever they want, wherever the group decides. So absolutely, 100%. As you guys are looking into the curtain, you begin searching around in there, and you find wrapped together in a leopard's hide that is placed against the back wall, well out of the way, beneath a priest robe that is hanging on a hook just above it. This leopard leather bound pouch. Next to the priest robe, there is a lion's claw that is hanging on a second peg. It looks as though the lion's claw is designed to be worn. Yes, Tristan, very well written. Everybody, we honestly did smile and chuckle at it, so nicely done. As you guys begin looking through the stuff, the only other thing on the wall or in the room that's kind of obvious is a very modern looking chronometer.
What's that?
It is a it's like a Navy clock. It's a Navy clock is exactly what it is. As you guys, I'm guessing who we're all unpacking things together, more or less. You guys can't all fit in there. You bring it out, and you can have the curtain open, so you're kind of looking at stuff, right? You find another bloody tongue mask, almost identical, although slightly more embellished than the one you found upstairs. This one, too, is of mummified human tongue. You find a set of robes with a long feathered shawl of shimmering color. You take the lion's claw from the wall. A closer inspection of it, there is like a glove sewn into it, like it is meant to be worn, and might be able to be used as a weapon. You find a book. A book you were actually, I think you were looking for, is you open the front cover. You see the stamp, property of the trustees of Harvard University. This is Africa's Dark Sects. Yep. The
tiny book.
The tiny book. Yeah. The tiny reference book of
the 16 quarter, or the 16th book.
Yeah.
Whatever the hell it was.
There's a guide to it in the chat. I put one in
Yeah.
there.
There is a carved wooden African mask with 4 hideous faces atop a thick corded neck with a basket reed like feather and fabric collar that hides the wearer's face. So it's a mask that like sits on top of the head, and there's a thick neck and 4 skulls, and your face would be covered. There is a bowl. It's copper. It looks, I don't know what burnished means, but there it is. It's burnished, and there are runes written on it.
Burnished means it's not shiny, so like it's tarnished a little.
Ah, okay. Sounds good. There is a scepter, carved scepter, clearly of African origin. It says you don't have to check for this, so it is of baobab wood. So the little prince would be very concerned about it. With runes carved on it. Evie, do you speak Egyptian hieroglyphs?
Yeah.
Then you recognize them for what they are. Take you a minute to translate them, just because I'm not reading that part right this second. There's a headband of gray metal with some runes scratched on the surface of that. It's heavy, and when you pick it up, it's oddly warm. And a very modern marine chronometer mounted on the wall above the peg of the priest robes. And last but not least, a locked cash box.
I unlock.
Okay, go ahead and make a locksmith check, or a strength check, or whatever check you would like.
Well, first I gotta try to unlock it.
Okay.
I was not successful.
Okay. What other tools do you have on you? Like, do you have any mechanics tools, like, in your kit?
I have
normally?
mechanics tools in my gear and possessions.
All right. You can pry it open with a screwdriver.
Fuck yes.
Yep.
I was like, hold on.
Yeah, it's like one of those cheapo, like little cash boxes.
Like a hammer, and I'm like, bing.
Yeah, absolutely. Inside is a bunch of jewelry. Some of it matches, but most of it looks like it's from a variety of people. Different sized rings, necklaces, earrings, piercings, watches. Several of these, as you look at them, are very distinct or inscribed, and some of the names you all do recognize as previous victims of disappearances or some of the murders that had been attributed to Hilton Adams prior to his while he was only tried for the one where they found him at the scene. They attributed all of them in the media to him. So this is some evidence that may help exonerate him, as evidence of their murders were found in this place. You guys didn't let the cultists get away, so there's no handouts that from Jackson's room. And I believe that is everything that is in here.
Oh, if the cultists got away, we would find all that shit in here.
Depending on how many of them got away, it depends on how much stuff you find. And some of it's found here, some of it can be found in other places. But yeah,
Nice.
it's very cool. Where it's like, if they get away, they get away. Like they're just fucked. So, but you can run into it other places.
Cool.
Well, that's a lot of stuff.
That is a lot of stuff. Absolutely.
I don't know about you, but did we potentially want to open that stone
That thing?
cistern-like thing over there?
We want to open that?
Can it be worse than what you've already encountered?
I don't feel like anytime we've asked that question, the answer has been, could it be worse? Yes, it can always be worse. But maybe we should check just to see.
Yeah. Well, yeah, sure.
Can all
Okay.
three of us like push on it to try to like shove it off the top?
Well, if it has a winch, we should be able to just...
Oh,
It
that's
takes
right.
it takes at least two of you, but yes. So let me get back to it. I believe. What are your strength scores? The two people that are trying. What was that? Say them again.
55. 55.
What's yours?
50.
Okay, yeah, you two do it then, and I'll stand there with my gun in case anything pops up.
Okay, sounds good. So, just so you guys know, for rules purposes, the way that this works is that, so like if you had tried to break down the door, anything with a 90 or above requires an extreme success. for you guys to make an extreme success. If it has above 100, it is beyond the scope of human ability. But what you do is the way you can overcome that is when multiple investigators team up, we use one of your scores to reduce the score of whatever the challenge is, right?
Oh.
So like the door had a strength score of I think like 160. So you guys would need two people. One of you had to have a strength of at least 70 to get it down to 90. Below 100, basically.
Strong door.
Right. And so the winch is has a strength score of 120, which is why you need two people to do it. And so with the 55, that reduces it to a 65. Vaguely, yeah. To a 65. So I believe you need a hard strength success. Hey, Boogeyman, thank you for being here.
So
we
would that
both
be
need a hard success?
You can both roll either of you that gets a hard success.
let's do it, Peggy.
No.
Yeah. I failed hard.
I rolled an 84.
Rolled a 96. It can keep its secrets, because I don't think we're going to find anything good in there anyway.
You can just use our luck pool. You have to get below 65.
No, we have to get below 55.
Yeah.
Oh no, it's a hard success.
Hard success, I would have to be at
Let me
27
30.
or lower.
let me
Yeah.
double check the difficulty. You might just need a regular success, because that's me.
That's
I'd have to
65.
be-
So that would be 37. And you rolled
I'd have
it.
to be a 25 for a hard. I'd have to be under a 50 for a regular.
Yeah.
Yeah, under
I'm
55 regular, under 27.
I'll give it, if you guys spend the luck to get to a regular success, I'll give it to you.
I am
'Cause
much
you-
farther away than you are, Peggy.
It's how much is it?
I rolled an 84.
Okay,
My
maybe-
regular success is 55 or below.
So
Okay.
you need a 29. You need 29 points of luck to get that.
I
regular?
have 24.
No, we just use our luck pool. That's fine.
I don't
You
know
don't
how
need to
bad
do
we want to open this, though.
It's up
do
to
we
you.
want
If
Pretty
you,
to...
badly.
if you guys decide you don't want to, that's fine.
I kind of want to open it.
I don't know if I want to use all that luck on that, though. Because, like,
Well,
I'm
I
feeling
can
it's just going to
use-
be a hole.
I can use 10 of my luck.
Okay. Keep going. Keep talking.
And we
So that would be
whatever.
19 of, so that would leave us 11.
Or I can just use all my luck and we can fill in.
No, why don't we
Well, then
use the
we-
group luck? Because the group luck's easier to get
Yeah.
back.
Okay. Yeah, I guess we can do that. I think we're gonna spend all this luck, and there's not gonna be anything worthwhile in there. But let's find
or we
out.
die.
Or we just die. We let out the Eldritch Horror, and we're all dead.
Meep, they're opening a cistern well-like chamber.
Let's fuck
Yep.
it.
So let's do that. So yeah.
So we have 11 left in the group.
Okay.
Okay.
Cool.
Yes, Tristan, you are correct. We open it and a dragon comes out.
Rawr.
Okay. The large winch, as you strain against it, lifts the block. Okay. I apologize. I misread that. You can have your luck back. If you're using the winch, it's just... which is so heavy that a combined strength of 125 is necessary to shove it aside.
Got it. Okay.
But the winch will lift it. So you can
got it.
see what's inside. I apologize. Yep.
Nope, that works. I was gonna say, I'm like, a winch should help us.
So we.
That's what I thought too, and I thought with mechanical advantage it was like you need a 125 to move this, and I was like, that's insane. With a winch, really? We were building pyramid. How big is this?
And like my
Lord.
thought was like, would they really want us to spend like all that luck on it unless there's something like really good or like nothing in there?
Yeah, like no.
Are they trying to troll us or not?
Yeah, like
Always.
All a
Quite-
joke.
quite some effort for real. So you lift it up. It raises. You get it safely a few feet opening so you can look in or shine the light. The fire of the lantern is beginning to go out by the time you guys are done healing. Also,
What did I do with my candle?
you had to relight it. Your candle fell on the floor, got snuffed out. You had to relight it. So that's your light source. Is the candle. So who has the candle? Who's sticking the candle down in the hole to see what they see?
I guess I would, because you guys are moving it. The winch.
Yeah, we have the winch.
You can lock it. Like, you guys can go over and look as well. You can do this together if you want. You do not have to.
We all do it together. We hold hands.
We sing Kumbaya.
Okay.
Yeah.
And we get snatched into this eternal pit of death.
Okay.
Misery for all of eternity, where
Yeah.
we wish for death, but we do not ever get it.
And here it specifies is it can be lifted or moved aside. Why is moved aside an issue? Why is that an option if there's a winch? At what point,
Maybe-
game? Here's the thing.
Maybe we set the whole thing on fire.
No, here's what it was.
No.
The person that wrote this module at some point ran it, and somebody in their group destroyed the winch. And the other players were like, no, I want to shove the rock aside. How heavy is it? And some poor DM storyteller made this rule up, and they were like, I've run this. I'm including this fact in this game, because I know somebody out there needs it.
Some dumb
Somebody out there, like,
motherfucker's gonna break
destroyed
that
the winch.
Yeah, I bet. That's the only reason you
They
would...
destroyed the winch to use it against the zombies to, like, stab them like vampires.
Or-
Right. Any
They
reason.
just set fire to the whole place,
Yeah.
and then the winch burned when they did that.
Yeah.
Or that.
Burned
Yeah.
through the rope.
Absolute. Like, it's just ridiculous. So...
I love it.
Use the obvious mechanical assistance we've given you, or go the hard way and push it.
As you guys make it over to the opening, and you shine the candle down into there, you see, looking back at you, first a singular set of eyes, and then blinking into existence comes another, and then another, and then multiples continue to blink into
Can I-
existence.
Put it back, put it back, put it
I'm
back,
gonna
put it back.
grab both of them and pull them back, and I'm gonna smack that winch and make that shit fall.
We'll do that in a moment. I get to describe what's there, and you have to make the sanity check against it. That's gonna
Put it back, put it back, put
happen.
it back.
As the eyes blink against the light, a mournful wail of painful cries echoes out of the bottom of it. You see faces, human faces, weeping, shouting, and crying, writhing about this cylindrical worm-like mass of sickly, purple-veined muscle. It stretches about 8 feet high, about halfway up this 15-foot deep pit. It's about 6 feet in diameter, so it takes up much of this room. The faces are those of its victims, each new victim appearing on it.
It's like Ko from fucking Airbender. The face.
So,
We're gonna see.
I have shared a picture in the masks chat.
No.
I would like all of you to make sanity rolls, please.
I want to look at it. Then make.
Yeah, so let me look at it. What's
Wasn't
driving
safe.
me insane first?
Even just the cries are.
Shouldn't have looked at it.
Once the stone block is removed,
No, thank you.
Yep.
Jesus.
That's awful.
Oh,
Thank God.
okay.
Ha!
Thank God. I did it.
How much sanity do we lose if we fail?
So if
You see
you
Jackson.
if you succeed, you lose 2 points of sanity. If you fail, you lose 6 points of sanity.
Great.
Oh,
As we
that's
see,
fine. I'll
as we
take
see
that.
Jackson's face blink out of the. Yeah.
Nope.
No, he didn't get eaten by that.
Nope.
Yeah,
true.
he wasn't sacrificed to that.
Yeah.
Not
Yeah,
yet.
he was just murdered. Yeah, he hadn't been yet.
And that is where we are going to end our session for this evening. It's face to face to face to face to face to face with the Chakota.
What?
Spirit of many faces, the Chakota.
No.
Yeah.
We're gonna fucking die.
So thank you guys. Let's find somebody for us to raid. So PvP, we're gonna make announcements about the schedule for PvP. It was scheduled to start next weekend. We are gonna run a slightly shorter season because we have fewer teams. I am gonna run a lore team, which is gonna be a good time. But that will put us at 6 weeks. So we actually have 2 extra weeks. So we may do 1 more week of masks and then a practice week, a preseason week. So we can do mask next Saturday. Next Friday, if people want to do a exhibition PvP match, we might be able to do that. So we're gonna let the teams know about all of that information in this week coming up. It is very messed up. Yeah, if you haven't seen the art, go check it out in the masks chat. And my Twitch is misbehaving, so I don't know who to
That's
raid.
Just
Yeah,
FYI,
right.
I'm totally spending 12 points of luck to only lose 3 sanity points. Thank you very much.
All right, sounds good. Yeah, do you guys have anybody you would like us to raid? Any recommendations? Any thoughts? Feelings? Bird pipes are the best. Okay. Say.
I'm looking.
Right? Okay, there we go. I got now because my Google's on 2 different accounts, so one of them is like, "Yeah, we got you," and the other one's like, "Nah, man, we don't know what you're doing." Let's see.
Nobody on that I would want you to read. Everyone is offline. Just sad.
It is. I am sad too. You know, there are some people playing Mage the Ascension or Children of Fear, Quest and Chaos, or Dork Tales. We like Dork Tales. We've raided them in the past, so we're gonna go ahead and send them on a raid. Potions, how you doing?
Potions!
You having a good time?
My friend!
Yeah. Do you have a question for me? There are no bears. That is the ongoing question. Yeah, we'll have to get back to some of the
Gloomhaven?
Gloomhaven. There it is. My question is, why are there no bears? Just wait, potions. We're gonna get places where there are bears. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with us. We're going to send you on the raid. We'll see you guys next time. But until then, be cool.